Jesus Christ, where the fuck are we back here? Alright, here's the StreamYard. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck? I mean, I'm just one guy. You gonna wipe your butthole in the... Ugh. Gross. Girl. You're a nasty chick. Like, I know a few nasty chicks. That's fucking gross. Yeah, by the way, get on the stream, guys. Get on the panel. Just let's make this memory go away. Hey, morning, Jessica. Thank you. That's clean talk. God. Fucking ugh. I mean, I'm not a mold or anything, funny means, but Jesus, God. Never seen that before. Never in my life. As a matter of fact, that was like the one thing I was always joked about. But I saw it happen. She did not fold that shit. There was no fold that toilet. I watched that. I watched it. Girl, you wipe your booty, and then you wipe your pooty. That's gnar. That is not content. Hey, come on, panel, man. MCF, come on, panel for just a minute. Just say hi, bro. Man, I'd appreciate it. Man. I might get some of the weirdos in here. I do like big butts. Yeah, definitely not that one, though. That was a gnarly butt. Come on, just for a second, MCF. Come on, man. Come on. Get up here, bro. Just for like 2 minutes, bro. I'll leave you alone. I promise. Come on, somebody. Get on panel. Make it happen. And everyone's going to leave. Just one. Just one guy. Come on, one. Just one. I mean, if you told Nikki to come up here right now, I might let her on. I can say that with a straight face. Chat, what you want me to do? Chat, this is your channel. Chat. What you want me to do? It's up to you. I'm just the clown of the fucking show. Egads. Yeah, right? I mean, I can smell that through the screen. Ever smelled butthole and fish at the same time? I haven't, but I just did through a screen. And it was gross. I mean, if you say that was cute, weird. Anyway, here you go. Yeah, Dave B was hawking all the hawkers. So I was like, and Nikki. And so, yeah, that's what we get. Good to see you, Jen. Gen X is the best. Yeah, I'm still like, I don't even know what to say right now. How the fuck? How do you balance your lifestyle that way? Is that really how people think? Yeah, I guess so. Did she have all like what just ended? Not me. Oh, that dude's yeah, Dave's. Yeah, no, he sniped all everybody and it's like he ended it. So hi guys, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Hey, if you come up on a panel right now and your name is Nikki, it's pretty gross. I'm not counting in my head right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Um, we can get away with like not talking about certain people. A couple channels. They're the old channels, right? The old gods, the new gods. Just joking. Because a lot of YouTubers, I think they're fucking new gods. That's so stupid. The whole community is a fucking joke. I mean, not ours, but in certain parts of it. It's stupid though. Like, what the fuck are we arguing about? Gross ass fucking people, man. Why? Why, Mosh? Why, Nikki? Why, LC? Um, we can go further than that, but I'm not going to right this second. And that three capacity, that's not quite equal nastiness, but evil and nasty are two different things. Yeah, I'd say so. Gross, dumb, idiotic assholes. They come to YouTube, think they're the fucking center show, act like, look, I have an open panel right now, so I can just say this. You're just a fucking NPC. You're literally the person that just like you come in, you're like, "Hey, I'm here," and people talk shit to you, and you think it's funny. It's not funny. Have self respect for one. Why should I even have to say this? Why does it take a man on YouTube to tell a grown man or a grown woman what self respect is? Because you have no self respect. You're a disgusting fucking human. And if it takes someone like me to say that, that's pretty bad. I have a, I have a decent reputation here. I'll say that straight up. My reputation ain't too bad. People know who I am. I'm not. I'm a stand-up guy. Excuse me. I know I'm choked up right now because it's stupid. Um, and you know what? God, you fools! You absolute fools. Just look at you. Look in a mirror. Do you actually look at yourself in the morning and say, I'm the coolest person on YouTube? Look at me. Everyone will respect me. All I have to do is put on some makeup, whether I'm a man or a woman, and act salacious. Like, look how sexy I am. And then wipe your fucking asshole on the toilet and then your pussy. Bitch, what the fuck? Want to cross the line? Good. I'm ready to as well. Let's cross that line together, girl. Because I'm about to introduce Drew's school of life. So, Drew's school of life is a new foundation built upon morals, some regret. But it ain't gonna do with you fucking fools. You fucking fools have no life. Life is like, this is your life. This is your fucking life, bitch. This is how much your life is. You see that? It gets smaller and smaller. Look, god damn, it sucks. It's like the string of some butthole cum. You know? You're used to that, right? Fucking hoe. So anyway, um, this is an open panel. Oh, you just want me to keep going? All right, cool. I will. Take a deep breath, Drew. This is gonna take a while. So the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life was it was about 15 minutes ago. Whereas, you know, I could understand if you clean your booty, you shave your butt real good, you clean all that junk out, nice and clean, right? And your lady's like, "Get in there." It's like, fuck, you get in there, fuck. Like wake up the next morning, and, like feel satisfied and shit. But how would you feel satisfied if your lady's like, hey, I'm gonna wipe my ass. I'm gonna put that shit all over your dick. She starts jerking the dick of your poo or poo poo. It's like, dude, you gross bitch. You nasty. You got issues. Like not just tissues, you have issues. And those issues are better sought without your four baby daddies after you, you know, what I just said 50 times. How do you even have a place to live? How the fuck do people survive like that? Like, how do you have toilet paper to even wipe your ass to your pussy? These are questions men want to ask sometimes. And they're real questions. How do women survive like that? I mean, damn. If your life survives on being the nastiest looking chick in the world with four kids, you know, your life sucks. I mean, even with no kids, like your life sucks. But with 4 kids, you got 4 baby daddies. I mean, I guess it's not that bad since you got baby dads paying for that shit, right? Oh, right. You got you got 4 baby daddies. I mean, fuck. Who fucks you? I asked that. I'm sorry. Back question. Back question. I asked that. Oh, we all know we all know the answer to that. And it ain't a white guy. That was her answer, by the way. It ain't a white guy. You know, she knows how to play the system. She's really good at it. This is the kind of ghetto trash that we don't need here. I get it. We have rednecks. We have hood rats, but we don't have that much ghetto trash. And this is ghetto trash. Want to fight me? I'm not challenging the internet, but ghetto trash. You know who you are. Nikki. Disgusting hoe. So I just want to say, gross. That was gross. Don't ever be like that, people. If you come on the internet and you do that, I'm gonna do exactly what I'm doing right now. And I don't do this. You all know me. You all know me. I like to have fun and play around, but god damn, girl. That was gross. I try to be nice. I'm not even really okay. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Huh. All right. I'm a bit of a funny guy sometimes, but dude, how do you, girl, girl? Ooh, like my stomach literally hurts from watching that. I've never in my life, in my life, in my life, in my life have I ever seen anyone do that. Just shame. There's just nothing but shame in that. I just I don't know what to say. Like I'm trying. I can't escape it. Like it's locked in my head. Just there's a bad fucking rerun in my head right now. For ugh. You know what? That's true. So this is why I drink, guys. So I have to remember things like this. This is so fucked up. Like, what the fuck? Y'all good. Y'all good. Y'all fucking cool. What the fuck was that? Uh, okay. Deep breath. Let's open the panel. Anybody want to enjoy? I'm counting in my head down right now because it's just so fucked up. Who am I roasting next? I can only roast one flatulent little bitch so long. Chat, I know you're watching. Who is it? Who's next? Okay. Then here comes Nikki. I'm going to invite Nikki up here. You're like, please do. Oh, my life. I know you guys got ideas. Come on, give me something. I know you're doing a good job, Liska. I know. But I got 17 people watching and no one's giving me any ideas at all. You're just sitting there going, what's Drew going to do next? Content ideas, guys. And I may say yes. Hey, holy shit. The laziest Jedi of them all.
What up, Drew?
What's up, man?
Going late.
Did you get to watch Nikki?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah. That was the grossest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Is it gross? What happened? Paint me a word picture.
Okay, I can do that. Here, let's do that right now.
By the way, Drew, I did, if you were on something, I didn't mean to interrupt by just jumping on.
No, you're good. You're good. It's actually funny you say that because I was trying to think of ideas, and you're like, paint me a word picture. I'm like, okay.
I'm a big fan of the arts.
I'm gonna open. This is gonna be the nicest MS Paint you've ever seen in your entire life, bro.
Goodness gracious!
Oh my god! If anyone wants to fill them in chat,
Wait, I gotta read chat. You mean I have to learn how to read? I need to learn how to read so I can follow what's going on.
You might have to.
God damn it, Drew. Is there an audiobook for this?
No, there's gonna be.
Damn it. This is so inconvenient, Drew. I gotta fucking pull it. I gotta pull it up on my phone.
Right now I'm drawing a girl with Down syndrome.
Wait, what?
And you'll see. So she has a toilet, right?
She has a what?
She has a toilet?
A toilet?
Yeah. And
well, I would hope so.
Yeah, so like she sits on the toilet. And let me actually create the toilet. 1 second.
Wait, you have I think I bit off more than I was willing to chew.
That's what she said. So this bitch is sitting on the toilet, right? And so she takes the poopy paper. Hang on. The poopy paper. After she wipes her butthole, And
Drew,
and we're gonna share this right now with you. Okay.
which episode of Love on the Spectrum were you on?
Oh, everybody saw how disgusted I was, and I'm gonna present it anyway. So, window, share. Done. So, what did the bad lady do with the brown toilet paper?
The brown.
She put it in her hoo-ha. She put it in the bad space.
Okay. This is just the Microsoft fucking clip art thing or whatever you call it.
Clip art? No, I just painted that. Actually, it was paint.
Microsoft Paint.
So what she did was she wiped her butt with the brown toilet paper, and then moved it up to the front part.
Oh. She's gonna get a yeast infection.
I would say cunt coli.
Gun call. That's more accurate. I like that one. Jesus Christ.
I mean, he said draw a picture, so
I mean, you're right. I did say paint me a word picture. I mean, there's a lot less words than I was anticipating, and a lot more picture.
I was trying to do it a lot as easy as I could, but not an artist. Not an artist.
What were you talking? Was that what you were talking about before it came up?
Yes, like
You guys are from the mouth.
I literally didn't hear a single word of what you said. I just saw you were live, and I'm like, boom, here I'm at.
nice. Yeah,
Has any of you guys barfed in your mouth?
I mean, if Drew was a better artist, I would have.
Did she? That picture looked like she wiped
I mean,
forward.
I got the concept, but it wasn't as vulgar as.
Yeah.
What
Did
would
she
require
wipe
for you
forward
to
or
do.
wipe back, front to back?
I mean, that's a very important question.
Yeah. Because that does,
Yeah.
most people wipe,
There's a lot of implications for doing it the wrong way.
backward. Yes. Yeah, I seen her, what was it, a couple months ago. She was bent over and she kept her underwear on, but she was mooning us and you see her pad on.
What the fuck?
Her used pad.
Who are we even talking about? I honestly have no idea who's being spoken of.
Good, we'll keep it that way.
Okay. That's fine. I'm already halfway grossed out, so I don't need to know. I don't need to place the face.
all the way grossed out for so long, bro. I guess.
You know what I love about you, Drew? Everything you do with a fucking smile. You're never not smiling. I appreciate it.
Life is so fucked up enough not to smile. Right?
I know, right? I agree. You gotta just.
When you're a
learn
kid,
to grow
did you
up
used
with
to have those gross out jokes? What's grosser than it was called?
Yeah.
it. That sounds
was
familiar.
What's grosser than a nun falling down the stairs? That shit.
A nun not falling down the stairs.
Or was it? What's grosser than that? Oh, two vampires fighting over a bloody Kotex. Those kids came up with the stupidest shit.
That's pretty good for kids. What the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn.
You can't unsee what you saw today, guys, or last night, or whatever.
No matter how much you might try.
Yep. See, that's how society gets warped. You see all these video games like Grand Theft Auto doing all that shit. It's in their mind, in their subconscious. Yeah.
Could you sound older? Oh, the damn video games. That's what's ruining society.
You damn whippersnappers.
Get off my fucking lawn.
How about it?
MacGyver, what's grosser than gross?
I just told you, it's your turn.
When you kiss your
All
grandma.
right, what's grosser than gross? What's grosser than gross?
When you kiss your grandma and she slips you the tongue.
That was another one, too. Seriously, that was another one.
I know.
That was perfect. That was perfect. Yep.
That's perfect. Yep. You know, I was trying to lose weight anyway, so I needed to throw up a little bit.
What's gross?
What's gross to the gross?
10 babies in dumpster. What's grosser than that?
Baby in a blender.
1 dead baby and 10 dumpsters.
Oh boy, yeah, it's like that.
Wow. You know, I kind of do regret not just going to bed. Instead, I jumped on my juice panel. I'm just kidding. We're having a good time. Fucking babies in a blender, though.
Babies in a blender, yeah. Yeah, what's red, white, and blue?
Yeah, it's red, white, and blue, and red all over.
The baby in the blender. Because that's an American baby in an American blender.
Ooh-ah.
Oh, I hate myself.
No, you don't.
A little bit.
Something gross when you throw your underwear and it sticks to the wall. What's grosser than that? Fucking when you come back an hour later and it's moved up 3 feet.
Were you one of the kids at the playground when I was at school? There's this one kid who just came up with them all the time.
What's grosser than gross? Farting in the bathtub? What's grosser than that? Catching your bubbles
Biting the bubbles when they come up. Biting the bubbles when they come up.
Arr.
Just snort them like a cocaine line.
Snorting coke bubbles. Like,
Maintain.
Just snorting that
fart.
Just snort the fart frothy. Okay.
Oh no, man!
When person who wipes the bubbles with a cup is a hard-nosed granny popper.
No way. I see, there's just jokes. This isn't actually wiping your ass and putting on your junk. You know, it's a lot different.
Well, like if you're in a John at the school or whatever you're at, and you don't have no toilet paper, you wipe it on the walls? That's terrible.
What?
Yeah.
Like,
sure, we all
that's
see that.
That's the only option: flushing it down or wiping it on the walls.
Well, you can't really. You gotta wipe it on something or rub it against something and get it off.
Yeah, I heard Dave shut it down because of that.
Yeah, you should write a love letter if you're gonna do that. A shitty love letter. Here's a shitty love letter to you.
How much do I love you? Let me count.
I hate this person.
You know, you could write a whole novel if you ate Taco Bell beforehand.
Oh, dude. That's what I said to fucking LC. I'll suck my dick from the back after having 2 fucking Taco Bell burritos.
I gotta make a drink, boys.
Hurry up, Drew. We got all day.
By the way.
Yep.
I didn't expect this stream to be as gross as it is, but I'm on board.
Well, you know us, kid, man. Remember playing in mud and shit, and girls go, ooh? It's just evolved from that.
Evolved from girls being ooh.
Yeah. Then you run into your first dirty book, you know, the Playboy, where everything's all nice and supple and pretty and stuff. Then you see his first Hustler, and the girls are spreading these things wide open. You're like, oh, what the hell? You know, you're like 8 or 9 or something.
I didn't have that. I just the Playboy thing, yes, and it just like oh,
I know. Wow, kind of
the first time you see it, and then but I didn't know the Hustler.
We were walking around the tracks, me and my friends, right? And we stumbled across a Hustler. And when we flipped that page with the girl spreading her lips, we were like, it was funny.
Yeah. Wait, why is that?
Well, you got grossed out. Because she's grabbed lips and she's spreading her thing open.
I suppose that'd be weird if you don't even.
We've never seen that before. I mean,
exactly.
Playboy.
You don't even know the basics of the anatomy, and then you see it.
Right.
Like,
we just seen the tippies and the fur. You've never seen it in Playboy. It's just a little bit of fur and some nice boobs.
Yeah, that's.
So we had that in our head, like, oh, these girls are pretty.
It was very tame compared to that. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yes, and when you seen that rough shit, we got.
You're like, whoa. Well, I'm not a doctor. I don't think I'm qualified to look at this.
Yep. Then it sticks in your head. Yep.
That's the
I'll
problem.
never forget it.
Sticks in your head, and then
It was
you're
back
like,
in 1972.
what else? It just opens the door to what's possible in life. You're like, what else can it do?
I know, what else can it do? Then you go to a bachelor party and you're popping golf balls out of it or ping pong balls out of it.
We're about to apply the scientific method to the vagina. Okay. Hold on here. We're gonna play doctor.
Then you have a baby. You're like, how the hell is that big head come out of that hole there? You're like, wow.
Can we put it back in and won't quit crying?
Yeah, I saw my daughter being born. Yep. Second eye cutter completion update. Right.
What's going on in the chat here?
But that's serious kidding. Fellas. All right. Sound appropriate. Yeah. I just got up, so I'm second shift.
Oh, you just woke up?
Yeah.
Woke up
I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
He just woke up and walked into this conversation.
Yeah, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
God bless your heart.
Yeah, I used to be in the chain gang night and stuff, and it just ruined my days.
I've been up all night, and this is the last conversation I expected to have right before I go to bed.
Right. You probably be dreaming about it. Watch.
Hashtag wet dreams.
Gross.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what helps me go to sleep is a judgment right before bed.
Now, be thinking of gross.
Fuck you, Drew.
Yeah, speaking of gross, there's a true story. I don't know if it's that gross, but
all right. So we're gonna.
I was at school. I was in school in South Dakota. Go on.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna put a poll.
And it was a cattle farm, and a cattle truck would come in. It was a double stack cattle truck. You had cattle on top and cattle on the bottom. They let all the cattle out, and we'd have to clean that up. So whoever was assigned to clean that was usually two kids, and I was like, I ain't going on the bottom because that shit just drips off and falls on you and shit. No, I want the top. So we had to flip a coin. You know,
nobody wants to be a bottom.
Nobody wants to be on the bottom of that cattle car truck.
On.
Nope.
Go on.
Nope. It stunk so damn bad too. Oh. Oops from Kalamazoo.
Great post. Oh, my upload video. Oh, fuck. Whatever. I don't care. You know what? I don't even care tonight. What's up, guys? You know what? Welcome to Dreuniverse. No one gives a fuck here.
We don't give a fuck around here.
This is a no give a fuck channel.
If you give a fuck, this is the wrong channel for you, okay?
Yep. Truly.
Sorry, not sorry.
So make it say the M word, huh?
No.
MacGyver?
That's too far.
MacGyver.
Please come on my panel and assert your dominance.
Not literally. Just come up here.
I mean, you don't have to show your balls or anything, but
yeah,
you can tuck them back.
Or your poopy taco.
Oh,
Your poopy taco.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
You need to be more concise. What are you fucking talking about, bro?
Katie's poopy taco.
Kitty's. Wow.
Delano. Yeah, I got good friends that live in Delano.
A melted
Delano.
Pie face.
Yeah. Delano, Minnesota. I got good friends that live up there in Delano. It's like 50 miles maybe south, or should be direct west of Minneapolis.
Talk about putting I'm feeling like this stream's getting a little personal.
Oh no, for sure. It's the most personal it's gonna get.
Oh no, it's gonna get a lot worse. Just stay tuned.
Oh no, I've been fuming all fucking day long. It just got bubbling over. I'm just not starting, guys. Yes, you have no fucking idea.
Everybody's insulting me on your stream, Drew. You need to defend me as the host.
Jedi, you are here. You have full defense power.
Full defense power. What does that mean? I like it.
10. You're a lazy Jedi, man.
Fuck all you cunts.
Kill them with your lazy lasers.
Felt good. That's as much of a defense as I can muster at this point.
All right, cool. Casey, bring
Casey's
your
here.
Beautiful vagina on panel.
Casey, get that vagina up here.
Oh. No, he's gonna talk about his penis, of course.
I am not going to use lube, Casey.
Just sandpaper and grease.
I mean, there's tariffs on lube, and it's too expensive for him to waste it on you.
Yeah, not tariffs, dude.
Tariffs. It's a bitch. Yeah. Just like you, Casey, for not coming up.
Yeah, bitch.
Just kidding, Casey. Just kidding. I should go to bed. But I'm not.
Not yet. This is fun.
I'm in full retard mode, guys.
Shit, I've known Casey about 3.5 years now, man. Fuck.
Full on retard mode, guys.
He's in full retard mode.
What is that?
I got the Eye of Sauron.
Oh my god, that's exactly.
Eye of Sauron.
I haven't even taken a gummy tonight, and that's tripping me out. Look at that. It's like a unicorn's butthole.
You're a Sauron. Is it like hooked on phonics?
Unicorn's butthole, yeah. I'm gonna fuck that.
I'm hooked on phonics. Well,
I'm gonna fuck that butthole while that unicorn fucks another butthole.
He's gonna fuck the rainbow out of that unicorn.
It's my kind of bestiality, guys. I call it Jedi
mythical bestiality.
Geniality.
Geniality? What? You shouldn't splice your Jesus.
Personality? What?
Who's got a personality out here?
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like a professor here, guys. I'm not the professor.
Oh.
We know what you're doing.
I know. Look, wait. Don't look. Don't. What? Hey.
Did he mess up last night? Hey, did the professor mess up at all?
The professor.
What happened to the professor last night? Come on, tell me. Come on. He's a cool guy, but he drank a little bit too much.
The professor is?
I know the professor.
No, it's the professor.
Yeah, I know the professor for about a year and a half now, maybe 2 years.
No, that's the professor. That's the professor.
Professor. Okay, potato chip.
The professor does have very white teeth, so I'm a little disturbed by how that was achieved, but
yeah, oh my gosh.
Holy Lord in heaven.
Is that the person that's showing up that nice house for sale? Hi, come right in, people. I'm here to show you this house. It's for sale.
I got 10% off in the back.
Yeah. Well, fellas. Shit. Yoga. Pilates. I'm doing my Kegels right now.
Concentrated bullshit.
You know what Kegels are, right? They're lazy.
Cankles? Yeah, the fat ankles.
No, Kegels, not cankles. Kegels.
Cake holes?
Kegels. It's when you exercise the down there on a woman and you clench, then you unclench, and you clench, and you unclench.
You mean Kegels?
Kegels? I'm saying it wrong? I'm sorry. Kegels. I named my dog that. Come here, Kegels.
Why does that dog look like it's so in shape?
Yeah.
It does.
Dutch boy.
I'd be more upset if your cat was named Kegels.
Yeah. A Dutch boy right there. Should be on the side of the paint. Look at the paint can and look at that. Looks just like it. Yep.
Oh, wrong one. Shit. I'm fucking shit up, aren't I? I am. All right. Ladies in the chat, make fun of me if you want. Go ahead. Here we go.
Ladies,
It's supposed to just be like with a bikini.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go have a
All right. I need to be seeing this shit.
You know, I would say it was a bra. Actually, the worst brat. See what I did with the wordplay there?
Yeah, exactly. I'm too shy to do that shit. I'm too shy to do that shit, man. When I'm dreaming and I'm dreaming like I've been in my underwear at school. Yeah.
I know that's like the scenario that we all fucking have
I
nightmares
know.
over. And
Everyone's like,
Drew just owns it though. That's what I love about Drew. He
"Yo,
owns
we
it.
hate Mosh. We hate Mosh." And I shake my wiener. Like, oh, that was nice. But fuck Mosh.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't
You
even
could at least
know
stuff
much, but
something
I don't-
down there,
I don't
you
hate
idiot.
anybody, but I applaud Drew for his.
You could at least stuff something down there, you idiot.
not his bulgeness, his boldness.
That's his bulge, and there's not one like it.
I'm not.
Do you name your
I
bulge?
appreciate you, Lee. I appreciate
Very
you, bro.
respectable bulge.
Do you name your bulge?
Here's a good bulge. I mean, Drew. I mean, never mind.
When you're with the woman and long enough, they name it for you.
Really?
This is what I say about that. You just gotta drink the monkey.
Drink the monkey.
Monkey and whiskey don't mix. No, you want your house tear down? Bring a monkey in there and give him some fucking whiskey. Remember those Samsonite suitcase commercials? They put it in a cage with the monkey and he'd be slamming it in the cage and the walls. Oh, that's before your time, guys. I'm sorry.
Jessica, God, you know, I don't want to go there. I don't agree. I think he's had a lot of problems his whole life, and he's just now dealing with it.
We should support him and help him out. Get him back on the track.
With what, a dick?
No. Dick. Some Viagra should help that.
Okay. I don't know Mosh, so I'm gonna talk about. Might be a good dude, might be a shitty dude. I don't know.
Good old Peter Gabriel. Which song?
DK texts him. He's like, Juniper said, "Quit sucking Elsie's dick" or something. So
Yeah,
Drew.
very early Peter Gabriel. His music was weird. The way he dressed up was weird.
I don't understand how everybody hates everybody around here. This is such a weird
I know.
concept.
I don't get time to hate
We're in a
anybody.
conversation While who just popped on? Oh, it's Casey. All right. I want to finish saying this real fast, Casey, but I want to talk to you too. So Jedi, when this happened originally, it was because I was like, I went to LC's to see who's in there, and I saw you on his panel, and we had the whole group in our own fucking community here. And I'm not pointing fingers. And there's Copper. But I'll wait for a second.
I'm not pointing fingers.
But you needed to be here and not over there, in my opinion. And it was only because you're more over here kind of guy than over there kind of guy.
Oh, I 100%
I only
agree.
say that because we've all been through that whole bullshit over there. And this is just the truth, man. We're going to tell people.
You'll never see me
hey,
at KC's.
you can do what you want. And I said the same thing about my eyes. I don't believe in the internet police. I think the internet police are bullshit. You can't tell other people what the fuck to do.
Exactly.
To go to that fucking place, and I've even been there where I've been like, you can't tell me what to do. Fuck that LC guy.
Yep.
Right.
Fuck
Exactly.
And you know what?
Yes.
And I say that because I've seen that fucking guy do this shit right fucking
Yep.
here.
Seen
I'll
it
show
all.
you right fucking now. Watch this. Watch fucking this. And you'll be
What?
like, oh shit. Yeah.
And
let me pull the video up.
who's the other guy I definitely don't like? He did the same thing to his girl. Oh, come on. Tuck Beat. That's another one.
I know. Every time I want to find something, it's not there, right?
Right. Exactly. Anybody touches a woman to me is fucking low life.
Wait, what? Anybody that?
Anybody
me.
touches a woman is a low life.
I will say I'm not trying to defend LC's behavior, but
I
Tuck
like
me was a
touching
lot
women.
worse.
You know what I mean? Put their hands on a woman.
But he was a lot worse than LC.
Now, if
Yeah,
a
I
woman
like
keeps
doing that
punching
too.
you, hey, if a woman keeps punching you and hitting you and everything, you got a right to defend yourself, but not beat the fuck out of them for it.
It's not that kind of bottle, nigga. Listen, if you want to go to the hospital, go.
Johnny, if you need medical help, you call somebody to get you to the hospital. Oh, god damn, that looks horrible.
That's sexual.
I think the Tito's is the problem.
Get you to the hospital.
Her arm is fractured in 2 places.
Yeah, it's not that fractured because she's hitting him with it.
Get you to the hospital.
Dude, when you're drunk,
He was grabbing her arms with 2 hands. You can tell.
if my dick was broken in 2 places and I was drunk, I'll smack you with it.
Okay. All right. It looks like he was dragging her to the
That's not
bedroom to have
healthy.
some sex.
You could see the swelling
I think he
above.
was dragging her
above
to the
the
bedroom. Yeah, she was pulling away. He was grabbing both her hands and dragging her to the bedroom to have sex.
All that shit. I'm shiny dick. I got shiny tits. Now look at my fucking
How come Mosh and Harley aren't saying anything?
Yeah, well, you're the silly bitch.
They were.
Actually, don't look.
I mean, Mosh wasn't. Holly was.
It don't look that bad right now.
No, that looks
When did this
fucking bad
happen?
from what I can see.
A couple days ago.
Well, put it right on the camera. Put it right on the camera.
Well, see, the light is
How about this?
like further back. You can actually see the like closer to the camera and the light.
Listen, Johnny, listen, just piss off. Well,
Did they talk about why it happened? What's the excuse?
Johnny Bear.
Go to the hospital, go to fucking, listen, get your hookers and blow, nigga. I don't give a shit what you do. You don't get any money out of it. Mom,
I'm going to talk to Harley Dad, man. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
The freeway's 2 kilometers.
No, Holly didn't do shit wrong.
Walk over the hill down.
Well, Harley's not talking.
What's wrong with you guys?
Harley
You
hangs
should-
out a lot over there, and he says he
should
has
be
a
on that
long
channel
I don't ever
supporting
see
that
him do
shit.
anything but hang out over there.
Yes, no, he asked the right questions.
That's-
You guys
Yeah,
aren't-
but
you guys aren't getting it right. So, Harley Dad asked the right fucking questions. He did nothing wrong.
Well, see, like I said, I didn't see it all, but
Yeah, I saw the whole fucking thing. I was there a whole fucking time. It
I
was
remember back in the
bullshit.
day. Casey
Fucking-
went back there.
okay,
I went
hold
back
on.
there.
One question at a
Don't
time.
say
man.
shit to take- Hang on, I'm
What
talking.
happened to her
Hey,
arm?
Hey, hey,
What was
hey,
the
hey,
reason?
hey, guy talking here, the owner of the channel here talking. The fucking so the fucking guy, LC motherfucker, wouldn't take his old lady to go to the fucking hospital. There isn't much shit to talk about this.
No, I'm just curious. How did her arm get hurt? Like, what was the reason?
I mean,
Looks like finger bruises. So he was,
Or what
he was
reason?
squeezing on it hard.
This whole thing started
If
with
anything,
me being over on
he should
LC's.
take
Now
her
we're
ass to
yelling.
the hospital. And at the very end, he was like, "Oh, it's not that broke, bitch. That shit's broke in 2 places."
Well, I don't know about that, but it looks like. a
I'm
fracture.
sorry. I've had fractures all over my fucking body. That shit was broken too. I could tell. I could look at it myself. I've broken it like that
Right.
before. Fucking
Okay,
crazy.
I
but-
broke my arms 2 times before.
Fuck, I've broken my legs. I broke my back. I broke my fucking. I broke my
Compound
goddamn
fracture.
stomach.
God damn, Drew, what are you up to in
Goddamn,
life?
I've
What
broken
the
my
fuck?
heart.
I've rode dirt bikes my whole fucking life. If you ain't going to the fucking
I
hospital,
broke my heart a couple times.
So you got your old man being like, and she's screaming. She's like, please take me, please take me. And she slaps him because she's so fucking drunk, and he's so drunk that they can't go to the fucking hospital. That's a problem.
All right. Well, back in the day, me and Casey woke up to Shawnee being rushed to the emergency room because LC found her passed out on the kitchen floor. She hit her head against the water cooler and on the floor, and we were all supporting LC about this. But after all the shit that we've been hearing, no, he clocked her in the head. She hit her head against the water cooler, and she went down.
Now, knowing now what the
You know?
type of behavior, yeah, because all that stuff came out
Yeah,
later on.
exactly.
The way they acted.
Yes.
He was very apologetic and super concerned at first, but then he never went to the hospital with it.
Yes.
He never gave a fuck.
No,
he
he
just
didn't.
sat there at home. Then he started saying, fuck
Yep.
Shawnee. If Shawnee dies, I'll just get another Shawnee. And I'm like, who the fuck says that about
I heard
someone
that
who's
too.
been with for 20 years?
Yep.
Like,
I heard that
that's
too. I'll
20
get another
years.
Shawnee.
And Shawnee's
Yeah, I was
just to
like,
blame.
that's where I
Shawnee can get
started
out of
turning
this, and
with
she
that. See,
don't.
Shawnee is collateral damage.
that's where I think she
Yeah,
knows
but she
more
can
about
leave
him
there
than he
anytime she
cares for
wants, and
anybody
she
to
don't
know.
leave.
And
Believe
the
me, if I
longer
did
he
that to my
continues-
wife, watch the fuck out, man. Pots, pans, everything, and she won't stop.
Well, I think that he's afraid to get rid of her because of all the things she knows about him, and she's afraid to leave because of the way that he acts.
No,
It's a
I think he
it's
uses
a
it as a sex,
totally two-way
a
fuck
sex
thing.
thing.
Well, I'm sure
Yeah.
that's in there too, but that's probably
Does
secondary
his
to
little
all the
blast of
rest of it.
cocaine, then he jumps on her. And she don't want nothing to do with it. He grabs her
But
arm,
she
drags her to
knows
the
all
bedroom.
about
She's
the shit
pulling
he's
and
done.
pulling.
I've joked around him and like, oh yeah, I'll give Shawnee a good fuck. And she's like, all happy, like, yeah. He's like, oh, shut up, cunt. He's
Yep.
like, I never have sex with Shawnee. Fuck that cunt.
Well, they're both pretty sexual
They're
deviant
fucking
type
weirdos,
individuals.
yeah, I know.
But
Yeah.
I'm not judging anybody on their kinks or whatever. But what it boils down to is, the physical, actual.
Okay,
No, it's the
Yeah.
physical stuff, man.
what
You can't,
started this whole thing was
if you're beating each other up, at least you're fucking
Tito's.
hot.
Whiskey.
okay. So Drew, we're still friends, even though I went on LC's channel, right?
God damn, bro, come on.
You
Where did you go
loser,
on that,
you
LC's?
cheater, scumbag. What the hell?
Well, you've been over there a couple times. Even I don't know. Did you go over there tonight? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was up there for
Okay.
quite a bit.
Oh, whatever, man. You make your own choices. It's
I
how
was
you
just
act
talking
when you're
shit.
somewhere.
No,
I said,
that
I went on
that's the whole
panel
thing.
and I said,
I can't sit at the cool kid
Are you gonna
table
go
if I
back?
went to somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
probably.
The cool kid
we had the whole
table.
discussion.
He's not
Watch
the
it
cool
later.
kid.
Watch it later, lazy. No,
No, I can't go to the cool kid table now because I was
He's
associating
not a
with
cool
somebody that
kid. He's
you
a
guys
bully.
don't like.
He's a
Now, what he's saying
watch
is
what we're
he
talking about
feels
later.
like he's
You
not
know,
welcome
fuck
here
it.
because
I'll
he went
bring
over
it
there.
now. Fuck it. Here, check it out. I can't find it right now, probably, but it was
And
actually
that's not true, Jedi.
we learn things from here, from ourselves, man.
Or
And
at least myself speaking.
it's not even you, bro. I love you. I love you, lazy. You're fucking badass.
However, it's how you act when you're over
Wait
there,
one second.
Jedi. As
Yeah,
long as you're
Lazy's
not
cool.
kissing ass and
I'm
supporting
done
I
right
act-
now.
Lazy's
I'm
got a
the
good heart.
same on that
Alright,
channel as
I'm
I
not
do
gonna
on every
time
channel.
this, but we'll do it.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, if you see something wrong, I think I'll blame a person who does that. If you see something, you
don't
don't
get
talk
me wrong.
about it.
I agree
judge
with
you
that,
That means
but
you
I didn't.
support it.
But I don't know, man. I'm not going to get into that. We've already been down these roads on YouTube, and I gave myself a vacation from that
Oh,
road
yeah.
for a long time.
We don't go to Tuck Beats anymore. Because it seems like if you go to that person, you support that person.
Yeah, I would never have gone there after what he did the first time. That was way worse than LC initially, as far as I was
Tuck
concerned.
Beat with
Now
his
that I
gun,
know-
killing the cat.
Yeah. Now that I know the difference, it's just like I said, man. Everybody's going to go where they want to go. It's how you act when you go there that I'm going to judge your fun.
Right.
I'll find it
Who
right
am
now,
I
man.
to tell you? You're all grown ass adults.
Now, if you go down there to slam them, then I don't. That doesn't bother me.
You'll never catch me going to that motherfucker's channel without calling him a prick at least 20 times. I promise you.
Right. I've never been to his channel fucking for 3 years after his shit that I ran with.
I mean, we can hang out and laugh about other things and whatever, but I'm still going to be calling him a prick and telling him exactly what I think about him every time.
He's
I
two
get
different
out.
people.
So
When I met him, he was taking care of animals in his backyard, these wounded animals and shit, and nursing them to health and stuff. That's the Casey I knew. But then after a while, he started
Elsie,
drinking too
okay.
much to be on panel, and his shit didn't stink, and it just got worse. And the violence with, Sharni is just like, okay.
he's a different person than I thought he was initially. That's all I got to say about it. Proved himself to be different.
Does somebody got a fan problem that's too hard to start? It sounds like somebody's
Yeah, I
fan
don't
turned
know,
on. It
Phil.
took
I
a
just
while
got
for it
here,
to
man.
catch.
I have no idea what's going on.
Like I was doing Harley Dash channel because he has some shit going on and like political weeks on my.
That's kind of what I was doing right now. Just
What is this shit?
Like I said, I was gonna go do my own thing. Like,
Fuck. I don't even know what's going on.
I mean, like I'm not built.
Hold on.
I
Hey, GTK, hold on. Let GTK finish.
I just have to.
All right, sorry guys. Wrong
That
spot.
means you're not
All right, my bad.
What are we looking for here?
Yeah.
Was this all earlier too? These look like names that I just saw earlier. These are all streams tonight, huh?
I'm always going back on the old ones, I guess. It's kind of a problem for me.
Yeah, I took a break this while. When I got off stream with you earlier, I had to do some work for about 6 hours. I got home, I was just exhausted, dude. I ate some food and I went to sleep. I slept until almost, I don't know, like 30 minutes before I texted here. So I didn't watch or see any of this shit. I didn't even bother. Just got some rest. I almost said I wasn't even going to get on YouTube at all. If I hadn't seen you live, I probably wouldn't have got on. I'd have just played some games or something. But was going to do a live maybe later this evening, a short one. Just 'cause I haven't really gone live this week is all. Seems like everybody's.
Yeah, I woke up. Was it yesterday? It was 90, and now it's like 65.
Yeah, we had a cold front come through a couple days ago.
I was reading chat.
A little bit lower than it's been. It's about 70 something on average. Starting to get to summertime out here.
Yeah. Yeah, if I put a hit on my woman, you guys fucking call me, whatever you got to do to fucking let me know how you feel
Sounds
about
like
me.
your lady
Do
would
it.
smack you back from what you told me.
She definitely will.
So, I mean,
I've had some dad. When we were younger, she was like, we were having a little tuffle, so I kind of like, she was near the front door and she went out, and I closed the door and locked her out. She come back at the door. It's a 2x4. I got a metal door, right? She's putting dents in it, and this 2x4 had a nail and was poking holes in the door, and she was gonna get in. So I opened the door and dealt with the issue, man. Fucking yelling at me for like, yeah, it's like, oh, shit. The next morning I'm taking the door down and I'm bondoing my
That
door.
bitch was getting in. She didn't give
Yeah,
a fuck.
yeah. So I just sat on the couch and shut up and let her yell at me.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yep.
Heck, my door. Are y'all making compound songs in the chat there, Multi?
But she must love me. She's been with me for 35 years. So, hey.
That's holy shit. That's a marathon.
Yeah. She's too lazy to leave me, I figured. Or I'm her catch cow. I don't know. One of the two.
Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe she's like, get away from me. And you're like, no, bitch, I've got you for life. I'm never leaving you.
Yeah. She feels sorry for me. I'm like a
sounds
wounded
mutual.
animal. But she treats my dogs and cats way, way better than me. That's for sure. She
Honestly,
comes home.
35
Oh,
years
how you
is a
doing?
huge
How you
accomplishment.
doing?
Got another
Calls the
pecking
dog,
order.
she calls the
I give
cat.
you mad props. Mad props.
And it's like, what about me? Oh, you're not happy to see me like these animals are. I was like, you know what? You're right. These animals more happier. They love me more than you. She goes, how does the animals love me more than you? It's easy. If I take the dog and stick him in the trunk of the car, keep him there for an hour, I open the trunk of the lid of the car, the dog will be happy to see me. But if I did that to you, since I opened that trunk, you want to kill me.
Like sickness in the back of my throat after you said that.
I puked a lot in my mouth and I held it back. I'm not like I was
Fair
getting ready
enough. I was
to
on a roll. I
Dad,
didn't
you
sleep through that word.
Okay.
All I'm saying, Harley Dad, is when you start to act like them, you become them.
But I'm not acting like them. I don't attack them
Are you?
preemptively.
Yep. Be yourself.
Oh, I don't know, Niels. Are you now okay? So, are you comparing me to Moss and Elsie like other people have apparently?
No, you're misconstrued. When you start acting like creators to do the same thing that they do, attacking other people, you're going to become them.
I'm not attacking. I'm defending.
Yep.
It's just revolving. It's just revolving drama, man. That's all it is.
Be your own person.
We're humans. Humans like drama. Drama does get out of
All
hand.
the people.
Not all of us.
All the people.
Thanks for the super chat, you bitch.
On YouTube and
We went through
these
this earlier.
ones that, and you know who I'm talking about, that think that they're YouTube gods and whatever and stuff like that. And then everybody gets jealous or offended or for whatever reason. And you actually think that directly it's going to affect you, and it's not, because most people don't care. Don't care at all. It's YouTube,
Well, I'm
dude.
sorry that I seem to care more than most people apparently.
It's different if it was face to face
And
versus YouTube. That's just the internet, man. It's always been that way since it was created. And when you let it personally affect you to where it affects your life, that's not healthy at all. It's not. You're feeding them.
And I'm now at the point where I'm going to start talking about it when I start feeling
Yeah.
it. Because I want, when I have been taking a step back, was because I don't want to talk about it. But I feel like if I start talking about it in a calm and civilized manner, people might start talking about it, and it might actually change things.
Yeah, because that ends up being the entire content of your stream over and over and over.
Not to interrupt real quick. Good night, or later,
Right.
Viper. Have a good night, brother.
Bye, Vibrant.
All you can do is just ignore it.
Without causing a lot of like issues and drama. You know,
Yeah.
I like to talk about it.
Right.
There's a difference.
But don't let that
Right.
become your entire content, because it's just
Right.
regurgitated horseshit.
Now, I know a couple YouTubers from
that
Perth.
hasn't become my entire content. So I have some videos about it, some shorts about it, and I talk about it every now and then. But every live stream I go on, I'm not like, fuck my son. That's not what I do. I may throw things in there here and there.
Yeah, you do.
But my entire content
Now and
has
then.
not become that. Right?
No.
So
No,
I'm not
no.
being them. I'm not sending people to attack them. I'm not my troll army that I bought so that I paid for, whatever the fuck it is. I'm not doing that.
But
However, if things get brought
I'll be
up
your troll army.
during a live stream, well, usually not over here because normally he doesn't want this here. And I have every right to talk about what I've been through and witnessed, and I have fucking hours of fucking Mosh and I on a panel getting backstage, him talking to shit, me not being able to defend myself and shit like that. Same with LC. I could put out
Yeah.
probably 7-hour video of between the two of them and all this bullshit. Right? So I've lived through it. I've been through it. Like the whole fucking essay on somebody's wife. The only reason I ever even talked about it or made a video of that because I was in chat and saw it happen live. And I know there's one thing, seeing videos, right? Oh, well, this was what happened. Okay, I understand it's video proof, but I wasn't there, so I won't speak on it. I was there that night. I called him out. I fucking made a live stream about it. Stick and I ourselves, I wouldn't say ourselves, so that fuck. See, I'm sounding like a douche. The live stream that I did on my channel, including Stick, about that, the next day he was down 2K subs. So it makes a fucking difference, and that's like what G2K does. So calling out pedophiles and stuff like that, that's a good thing to call that shit out, right? That's what this channel is about. That's what this channel is built on, and it makes a fucking difference.
What I'm saying is the entire time that you've been on this panel, that's all it has been is about Mosh and LC, man.
Okay, so the entire time G2K does FBI fucking Friday, it's all about fucking pedophiles. Does that mean that he's embellishing them? Does that mean that he's celebrating them? Does that mean he's calling them out, and that's his fucking right to do, and that's what he enjoys doing, and it makes a fucking difference.
But I never got on here and started bitching about any other creator or any person in my life that's affected.
Okay, well then obviously you're better than me, Niels.
No, I'm not saying that, man. I'm just saying let it go.
I know. I didn't mean that. No,
let it go, bro.
I understand you saying let it go, and I understand that, and I respect it. I didn't mean to get aggressive there with you, but no, I'm not going to let it go. That's who I am.
Or keep it to your stream, man.
I'm sorry, I'm co-host here. I have the right. He said it himself earlier tonight that I can bring it up, stuff like this up here.
He dropped down. He claimed up. He did the same thing on your stream, man, because he doesn't want to hear it.
Motherfucker, if G2K had a problem with what I'm saying, not only would he be saying it on here, he would fucking text me and say, shut the fuck up, Marty.
Literally
I would love it.
Yeah, let me practice something real quick.
All right. I got a couple of YouTube buddies that live over in Perth, and they know all about LC.
Look,
he lives in a shack.
Drew, I love you, bro. Okay, you do you, brother. You know I got you, but I'm backstaging you for a second, okay? Look, here's the thing. If it's going on my channel, it's because I said it's okay. And obviously this shit has been eating at people, and I'm feeling really awkward. I did it like this, but whatever the fuck, it is what it is. But obviously this shit has needed to be brought up. Should have been brought up a long time ago, but I'm allowing. It's a free. It's open. So let's get our shit out right now. Deal with this shit. Get over this shit and move the fuck on. You know why? Because there are fucking children out there that need fucking help, and we are the ones to do it, you guys. So let's get all this shit out with all of our transgressions and shit, all of our differences, all of the things. Let's get it out. Let's do this shit right here, right fucking now, and call it good. All right? Let's do that shit. Welcome back, Drew. Welcome back, Scotto.
The only way you're going to help LC is to get him to stop drinking. That's the only way.
So that was the realest thing I heard all fucking night.
You got backstage.
Hey, Alexis.
Hi, sorry, there's a helicopter, so it's loud, so I'm gonna mute for a minute. And birds. It'll pass.
So that was
Is
a
it a
really
Black Hawk?
wild.
How's my volume?
You're fine.
Fine.
Okay.
That was a really wild conversation between Nils and Harley.
Right.
They both made
But
really
the truth
go-
is,
People go through
the
things.
truth is, though, you got to get them to stop drinking. That's the number one thing.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because I've known him so long, and I've watched
Yep.
him.
No, it's not just them.
Years ago, but I've got it, people.
There's something going
This is
on.
this is a problem with our community.
I hear you, Gen
Now-
X.
And I'm gonna go there right now.
Go there.
I'm gonna put myself up here right now and say it.
All right.
This is a problem with our community. This has nothing to do with just one individual person. This is a series of not just disrespect between everybody, but a multi-reasoning that no one can agree with. We can't have that. This is where we're at right now. Look where the fuck we're at.
Opinions and purpose.
Hang on.
Opinions and purpose.
It's all about drama. Drama sells.
Opinions and purpose.
Guys,
Everyone has an
okay, so
opinion.
that's one thing I want to address. When one person's talking, you gotta let them talk. All right.
I want to talk. I missed that whole fucking
We've
thing.
had,
What was the
we've had a
takeaway?
problem with this lady too. When one person's talking, they're trying to make a point. You gotta let them fishing. You gotta let them finish when they're making obvious like answers, like I'm in the middle of saying something. You gotta let them finish.
I was out
I'm
walking
sorry,
my dog.
Drew.
and
Sorry,
that
Drew.
video-
I'm
Just-
bad at cutting people out.
It's you're good, Alexis. It's just everyone's been doing that lately. It's a big problem. We've all been talking about it. We all need to address this too. We
Okay.
need to address a lot of this shit.
What?
No one's actually said this. I'm not trying to be like not fun. I want to get fucked up and drunk the whole fucking time, but we all can't talk over each other and have the same conversation. And over and over and over and over and while we're drunk at the same time. This all never leads to anything for us. We're all just dumb. And we can't be dumb. We gotta be a fucking good community. We're just gonna be fucking the same people that just go say the same shit over. No one's gonna see us out in the further world. With that said, you know what? I'm just gonna say the fucking same cliche shit. I love you all. Let's smoke some fucking weed and get drunk. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Let's
I
go.
blame COVID.
What was the takeaway from that video? Because I had to walk my damn dog.
What weed is
What was the final
anyway,
takeaway?
The point I'm making is,
I literally
you know
just
what?
got back a minute
So,
ago.
I would agree with that. Fuck the cheerleaders.
I'll just watch.
Yeah, you're right.
Throw me high in the sky. Let me die.
Alexis,
I'm
by the
just
way.
kidding. I'm
Yeah.
a poet.
When people want to
and I
say
know
something and they're interrupted, they forget what they're going to say because they've been interrupted so many times.
Right. And that's where I have the biggest problem too. I like talking, but I like not being talked over. It's not that I don't care if you do. It's just that I lose my train of thought just like anybody else does. I mean, I'm not a genius. I just some guy on the fucking internet. You just gotta be respectful for everybody else, not just me, in general. And I'll be the guy to fucking take down. I don't give a fuck. I'll put my head down, put the axe on me. Let me
Up
know.
to.
Am I wrong? I'm not. I know I'm not.
I don't think
So
you have to raise your hand there. You'll be all right there.
You need a talking stick.
my bong.
I'm not going to raise my hand to
Sorry,
speak either.
sorry if I interrupted.
You didn't, babe. Go for it.
No, it's the awkward silence sometimes. I have to work on that.
Who's awkward silence?
Anyhow. All right, so since
good.
I've joined this fucking panel, Drew, it's been nothing but fucking drama and shit talk, and I'm
It's
fucking done,
nothing
son.
but fucking done.
So
son.
can we turn it up to a fucking good thing? Put some happy music in the background or some dumb shit? I don't fucking know. Let fucking Jedi talk. Fuck.
Okay.
Yep.
I was just gonna say, I want everybody to know that if we're friends, we're friends. But if I hang out with somebody or go to a panel that you guys don't like, that doesn't mean I'm trying to disrespect anybody. It's just what I want to fucking do, and I'm not gonna let other people tell me where I can go.
I said the same thing. I get it.
Right.
That's it. That's it. That's
I've
it.
been doing it for years.
Let's get drunk and have a good time. Wait, I'm
Sure.
already halfway there.
So I was able to find the clip I was talking about. That was actually just a really good, like, short. No, but what I was trying to say was everyone agreed. It was like, you don't know
What's up, Too Cool?
what kind of piece of shit this guy is. And I know you're new to us in this community. It's not a warning to you. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Just letting you
I'm
know
going to.
he's a fucking idiot. And this is coming from a guy who hung on that guy for fucking many hours. Like many drunk, dumb hours. Many drunk hours. Like anybody here is probably saying the same thing. Like, yeah, we hung on that guy for a long time. He used to be a lot cooler. It was before he even like drank like that. Like he was cool.
Not going to go down the rabbit hole, but I knew him first.
But-
First one on this panel. First on.
No, I've been there before you, Casey. He came on Global.
I know you knew him back in the day too. Actually, me and MacGyver go back about the same time. To be honest, yeah,
We know him together.
very true. But my point being, it doesn't matter. He has changed, and he's a piece of shit now. And if you want to
Yes,
hang
he's
around
worse.
pieces of shit, that's on you. It's not on me. I don't give a fuck. It's how you act when you hang around pieces of shit that either makes you a piece of shit
All right.
or makes you a better person.
That's the linchpin, though. You don't give a shit. That's cool. We
Yeah,
can be
exactly.
friends. See, Casey, you and I can be friends, and I can go to somebody's channel that you don't like,
You're
and we can
fine.
still be friends as long as I'm not talking shit about you on their channel, right?
Yeah,
You
pretty
know?
much exactly that. Or if you act like an idiot and
Beautiful.
suck up to something or say something silly, then I'll call you out on it myself. But that ain't got nothing to do with that other person.
And that's
know what I
fine
mean?
too.
That's
But
between us as people. But that's exactly.
but okay, there's
And I'm
a
not doing
caveat
that to you right now. I'm not doing that.
don't be vindictive. Are you looking for a reason to be angry?
No,
with
that's
me?
my point. Exactly. I'm not doing that right now.
Okay.
I'm just saying I would do that
I'm not saying you
were
are.
over there like
That's my only
No one
thing.
should judge
That's my only
people.
concern.
There's a reason.
I judge you upon your actions and the things that I know to be true. I'm not going to judge you upon things that other people say or hearsay. And that's all there is to it. That's how we should all be with each other.
And if you judge a person, you're just judging them on your own
I
inadequacy.
really shouldn't be judging anybody because, if anybody needs to be judged, it's myself. I'm my own worst critic, so who am I to judge you? But I can give my opinion. Everybody's entitled to that, That's all
Absolutely.
But that's all
Especially
I'd
if
say
you've never met the person. There's 5 senses. You need to meet a person.
And alcohol has a tendency to make us feel like we're, a little bit out of character from time to time.
Oh yeah,
And,
a little.
To say the
That'll
least. I mean, MacGyver's so
I call it.
That'll happen.
I call it the walk of shame.
So, I've had many of my own moments where I woke up or got up the next day and like looked back at things and been like, oh man.
We all have, Casey. I'm right there with you, bro. Hell yeah. I'm like, what the fuck did I say? Why did I say that?
How can I even try to justify what I was thinking at the time? I try to go back in my mind and be like, why was I even acting that way?
Exactly. You try to get back in that mental state. Like, what made me say the thing I said?
Yeah.
Well,
Why am I
that's the
depressed and
saying.
sad?
What did I do last night?
Why am I sweating and upset?
Why am I sweating?
Why
How
quit
did I get
drinking?
that drunk? It's like I did not feel that drunk that night, but apparently I could not barely understand myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
He's at that age that the alcohol's beating on him. He's got some hellacious hangovers. He'll get tired of it. I mean,
I don't
I
have
quit.
them real bad. I haven't had hangovers, and
Just tired
unless
of
I
beating
really overdo
myself.
it. I do drink a lot of water, and I make sure to eat a little bit of food and stay up for about an hour after I drink every time that I had the option to do so. That way, not a lot of food, but just eat a little bit, get something in your stomach, drink a lot of water, take a couple pisses before you go to sleep. That'll usually keep you good. And keep a bottle of water next to you, or Gatorade,
Always
or whatever.
water.
It's
Water's
always
the best.
Gatorade or water.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes Gatorade's
Can you
good.
imagine being hungover, like stuck in the middle of the desert with no water?
And I drink
Oh
strong ass shit
man,
too. So.
that would
That
total suck.
sounds like a
That's just-
nightmare.
Oh, you're gonna die.
And hanging
By
over
the way,
the same time, the head pounder. Oh no.
For real. I just want to give a shout out to Melted Copper because he was hanging out with me on LC's channel, and he was right there in the trenches. So
I didn't
Melted,
see
was
you
he
up
drinking
there.
tonight?
I was
it was a good
in
time.
the chat.
It was a fun time. It was weird
Yeah.
at times, but it was fun.
Was it
But
so?
But he
Was
Kelsey
it
looked
don't
like
care
like he
about
was
anyone.
sober.
sober copper, or was it
He was
melted copper
sober.
drunk?
It
He
was
was
Melted
sober.
Copper.
Because there are two different characters there. I'll tell you right now.
Yes.
No, but he was sober, I think.
No, I had fun time hanging out with him, so I give him a
Yeah,
shout out.
Melton's a good guy. He's not too shabby. I pushed for him to continue with his dream with the artistic stuff, and I don't know. He's a good guy. I don't have a problem with him. He gets a little bit loud from time to time, and don't we all? So
He didn't
guilty
have
of
his
this.
sippy cup.
Yeah.
good.
Speak up.
He was on water. Okay, so Melted Copper is drinking water.
Yeah. I mean, with me,
Oh
if
shit!
you got a
Melton's
good
here.
heart, and
Let me
I
say
can,
something about. Sorry,
for me,
Talk about-
if you got a good heart and I can tell it, I mean, we all bumblefuck sometimes. We get drunk and make a little mistake, but the next day you're apologetic. I understand that. I have no problem
Yeah.
with that. Everybody makes mistakes. Like I said, if I can tell you got a good heart, you're my friend.
Yeah, I don't think there's any amount of times I won't forgive somebody as long as I feel like they're trying to be better with themselves. You can tell
Yep.
a fake apology from a real one. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, at least
Yep.
I think I can anyway. Sometimes
Life
I've been
isn't
wrong.
life if you don't make mistakes. You learn from them.
Exactly. You're right.
Yeah, the idea is when somebody says they're sorry, they have to. That they truly mean that they're never going to try to do what they did the first time again.
Unless
That's
you're Canadian.
That's the
That's
real
true too.
definition of an apology. Is like, hey man, I will never do that again.
Sorry.
Doesn't mean you won't do it again, but you're never going to try to. You're going to work best
Come on,
as you
Casey,
can.
give you a laugh.
Everybody's going to fall short of things, but yeah.
Shut up, Casey.
We all fall short. I'm actually short.
Well, I mean, aside from the short people, that was another short joke, but it could be. Now that we look at it.
I'm a midget.
Yeah, I know, Sko. It's crazy how shit's turned around, huh? This is a Care Bear moment. Sko's like the grumpy bear in the Care Bears. He's like, shut up. Go back to talking about shit. There's more fun when you're talking shit.
My bad. There.
Anyway, it is what it is. Universe, how fucking long have you been up? Have you been up since the last time I saw you? Yesterday?
Dude, you have no idea what my life is like.
I was literally gonna go to bed
He's
and
a
then I saw
zombie.
Juniverse was live. I'm like, I gotta fucking just jump up there for a minute.
Because I remember I got off stream with you. It was like 10-ish or so. And I haven't seen you since then. But yeah, I
I've
looked
been
at you.
live. Like,
You've been live all day long.
I just go live to go live.
so let's see. What's up, bro?
I just go live to go live.
I got nothing to do
To
better.
be alive,
What the hell?
you go live to be alive.
Why
He
why
likes
make
life.
one big 11-hour stream and you can make 15 fucking 1-hour streams?
Yeah. He
that's
likes
a good
life.
point. By the way, Drew, I'm glad you're live.
Hey, whatever works, brother.
I'm glad
It's
you're
all
here.
good. Cheers, Remy, by the way. Can't hear it
Glad
from
everyone's
this
here.
Cheers, you lot.
Remy, Remy, Remy.
I'm not the Jesus of chat, but love you all.
One love.
I'm not the Jesus of chat, but I can walk on water. No big deal.
But can you
I
swim
drink
on
wine.
land?
No, just
That's basically what you just said. Drew's
Jesus
like,
drank wine.
no, he made wine out of water, which is even more impressive.
I stare at Jesus every morning in my aunt's room.
Large died.
What?
What?
There's a picture of Jesus with
Like
his
a good butt.
thorns on his head.
I thought you had wine for breakfast because Jesus made you.
Quit your whining.
Quit your wine.
That's a
Oh,
good
you want me
I
sign.
hope
to?
you guys are
You
here
want me? You want me to stop being Christian? Never.
Really, I'm not here to be a dick to everybody. I love everybody, man. It's my life.
I
just
can creep you out with a picture.
sorry. For
Yeah, if I'm out your way, dudes, I'll stop by and say hi. I've already done to like 4 people already.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Not creep you out.
It's not being creepy. It's talking to people. It's like, hey, I'm going to be swinging by. If you mind, we can stop by and have dinner or something. If they say no, it's no
I
big
feel
deal.
bad. I want to take the picture down, but I feel bad because I'm like, maybe Jesus will hate me for taking it down.
Oh yeah, he's definitely coming for you. He's gonna fucking
I think
dox you.
Jesus knows in your mind how you feel. You
He's
know.
gonna send your tax credits to the IRS. You're gonna be fucked on that one. He's gonna do everything.
You know, I
Yeah.
think Jesus has a pretty full schedule. I don't think he's gonna notice if you do something.
I don't know. He is the all-knowing. I'm omnipotent.
I mean, that's true too.
Fuck around, find
He's like
out.
an AI
motherfuckers.
computer. He knows it all.
Yeah,
That's the only
fuck
way to know
around
is
and
that
find
before you
out.
die, you're either gonna be on one side or the other. It's your choice. That's with every religion in the world. Which one
I'll
is the
show
right
you
one?
in a minute when I go in. I'm just outside.
All right.
But yeah, it
Hey,
stares at me
number 2.
every morning.
Hey, man, we're cool, but we're not threatening people here on my fucking channel, man.
Trying to what?
Wait, what's going on?
Matt, you still owe me a meetup? What does that mean, dude?
I owe you a meetup.
Mac.
No, I'm just saying
Mac.
if I'm around, like I'm going on vacation or taking a trip, and somebody that I know, I was like on YouTube, we'll talk about it, because if I'm going by you, it's like, hey, I'm going right by you. I'm going down 80, and so
Oh, all
if you
right,
want,
cool. No, I
I
thought
mean,
he
I
was just
don't go
threatening you.
there and
All right.
deliberately, hey, I'm a stalker. Because if I go
My
see my
bad.
brother in
Um,
Marietta, you're Southern California, I can say, hey,
Well,
dude, we can meet up.
yeah,
Be my
MacGyver
They got
stepped off
some
himself,
business to
brother.
take care of.
I seen Zilla.
You know,
Yeah, that was a cool stream. I remember watching that when you went and visited
Yeah.
Zilla. You brought him a guitar, the same guitar that Zilla plays to this day on stream.
Yep,
Was
I bought him the guitar. Yep.
That was really cool, man. I remember that.
Yeah. I seen
That was a
Mike.
great stream.
I seen Allie. I seen what's her name? Gloria.
Gloria, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you've actually met Gloria? For
See
real?
Dave Brown. Went and visit Dave
That's
Brown.
pretty cool. Dave Brown,
Fixed
no
his
doubt.
oven while I was there. I fixed his oven.
Well,
That's what I do. I fix all appliances,
I know what
folks.
to do. Yeah.
That's what I do for a living. Fix appliances.
I know how that goes.
So me and Drew got a lot in common, because I think he fixes appliances too, right?
So where is the Dave
I fixed
meetup? Is
everything,
it on his channel, MacGyver? Does he have that? Were you all together on stream, or did you all just meet in real life?
We were in stream. I was drinking his bourbon on him and stuff, and it tastes just like Sigurd Sevens to me.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that. I'm gonna have to look back and find that. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
My wife was walking
Oh,
the
yeah, I
dog.
would-
It's
I
the
wouldn't
meanest
move
dog in
that.
the world, right? Yeah.
Don't move it, Alexis. It's just sacrilegious to even touch it, unless you touch his nipple. But he doesn't have a nipple, so.
It stares at me.
I think
off
I need
my
a break,
bed.
guys. I need to go grab a drink and take a piss. I'll be right back.
You can put it in a different room. Is that in your bedroom? You got Jesus
my
looking at you
aunt's
while you're
room.
sleeping?
Yeah.
All right.
My aunt just died.
Oh, he's literally just
Oh,
straight
I'm
looking
sorry
at
to
you.
hear that.
Oh,
Sorry
well,
to hear
here's what
about
you
that.
do. You get yourself a long piece of cloth and you drape it over the top of the corners of this picture, and it covers it.
No,
And
we
all
got the
your
family
stairs.
fighting over all the belongings
And then
now.
you're fine.
Yeah. And
You're
I've
not
been
taking
cleaning
it down. You're not
all
messing
This is
with
where
it.
the truth comes out on the people, the family. This is where you get to see the real person, and how when a
Yeah, I
person
know.
dies and they got to leave behind stuff. Oh, I'm going to get that. No, I want that. And then you can see the real true
No, I
colors of
went
these
through that
family
with my
members.
dad. When my dad
Yeah.
died. I went through
Yeah,
that.
you can see the true colors.
Yeah. And no one's been
Yeah.
here since, and I've been
Yeah, I got a
packing up.
brother who's hogging up mom and dad's silver and gold collection. He won't divide it up evenly. He's taking it
Yeah.
all for himself.
But yeah, it stares at me, and like I'm literally on my bed right now.
Well, what I would do, Alexis, is I just hang something over it so that it covers it like a sheet.
Or just put it in a box.
No, you don't want to have to
No,
take
but
it
I
off
feel
and put it
bad
back
taking
on.
it off the wall.
Well,
So
if
there
you're
you go.
moving
Just
somewhere to
put a
another
sheet
place,
on
what do
it
you usually do?
until
Just
you
stick it
feel
in a box.
comfortable. And when you feel comfortable with staring at it again or having that around, then you take your sheet off of it.
All right,
Then I
she's
got
guilty
other
about something, folks. She's guilty about something.
That's how
That's
they've
why
been
she's
dealing
sitting
with
this
pictures
way.
since the dawn of time.
Bye, Alexis.
Yeah.
Oh, way to run a fucking woman off, Remy. God damn it.
What'd I do?
I'm just joking.
You know what you done did, Remy. You know.
I know. I
What's up, Bolty? I
accept
need to make
full
one of those.
responsibility
I would
for
make
this.
one of those for everybody. I don't care. Just be nice.
Make one
to
of what?
a Casey Jones doll, man.
Wait, we all get pictures of you? Wait, what?
No, it's like a little character like that. Just something
Oh,
to hang out with.
everybody has a
So I
character,
can
like
be
a
there
doll
with
of
you all in
themselves?
real life. Self-care Casey's, exactly, Multi.
Oh my god.
Did you say
Self-care
I think we're
self-care
on to
Casey?
Oh my
It's so funny.
That's good stuff.
Casey,
That's why
Casey,
Multi's my fucking
could you
homie
tell
right
us
there.
how you're taking care of yourself?
No, I don't want to hear about his hygiene.
You put on deodorant.
We don't have to go down details.
Oh,
Roads and
self-care
rabbit
Casey just put on deodorant today, guys.
It's few and far between.
I was like, I asked Casey about his hygiene, and he takes his jeans and hikes them way up high. This is how my hygiene.
Super
Yeah,
hygiene.
hygiene.
Above the knees. I think it's great.
What is this?
Is that tweezers so you can take a piss later?
Yep.
Silicone pad.
Pens, diapers.
Depends.
Is the ironing voltage meter
For like it's a heat gun.
soldering?
It's for so I can desolder. I
Yep.
have a couple of these, but
You got a sucker and got all of that.
this is the one I needed actually. That's big enough.
Heat gun. Heat a circuit to pop it off.
Well, you know what? You should put your
plug-in
flashlight
sex
under your
toy, like
put your
shit.
flashlight under your pillow when you're not using it.
The one I have is dying, so I had to buy a new one.
You fucked it to death.
Yeah, I guess I fucked up all the accessories, but whatever. All the accessories. Cool tools though.
Yep.
Stop laughing. It makes me laugh.
Here,
everybody join in.
There you go.
Dude, that was the angriest laugh
Got a
I've
little
ever heard.
carrying handle.
cool.
He's got a purse.
Cool.
It's a satchel. It's a fucking satchel.
Got his makeup in there.
It's a merce, motherfuckers.
Merce,
Yeah.
motherfucker. It's not fucking merce.
No, that's pretty cool. It's got a lot of fucking room for all kinds of little cocaine packets when you're crossing the
See,
border.
that stuff is rubbing off on him, folks.
Fentanyl. Sorry, it's no longer cocaine now. It's fentanyl.
What happens when you do drugs and electronics at the same time?
There you go. That could be true too.
Wait,
Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh, I'm
Drew,
crying.
Drew-
Projectile tears.
Yeah, it says on Cowboy Mosh, his title is Nicky, Fat Disgusting Pig.
Oh wow, is he to go live again? Mosh did?
Yeah, he's live right now.
Oh Jesus.
pull it up. Let's go.
Fat Disgusting Pig. Did
Yeah,
she pick out on you
all
guys
about
last
the
night?
drama.
She picked
I'm
out
all
on you
right
guys
with
last
that
night,
drama
huh?
for the day.
I mean, Drew, you already admitted to roofing your electronics, so what else you got to lose?
I already told everybody how I felt about Nikki.
I should go to bed.
No, you shouldn't. Here,
I fucking
No.
should.
let me bring you something that you really like.
It's only gonna get worse from here, Drew. Just
No.
fuck with it.
We accepted that a long
What,
time
Copper?
ago.
Look
I
at Copper
appreciate
posted.
that, Ramio. Gotta pace myself.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, we got a long stream ahead of us. Let's go.
So I was
I think we
sleeping
do,
all night.
actually.
I don't know the full details.
Junior
What
Burst has
happened?
been up all
Hey.
fucking day. He
Hey,
What
should
happened with
be-
Nikki?
Rock, paper, scissors, y'all. Rock, paper, scissors.
What?
One,
Wait, huh?
2,
One,
3.
2, 3.
No, wait. Are we going on 3 or are we going on go?
I
That's
was
the
on
whole
paper.
thing.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
1,
1, 2, 3.
2. What are we doing here? Should
Rock,
I
We're
count?
just-
I'm
Copper,
going to
scissors,
count to
scissors.
6.
My paper,
We're
scissors,
all just
rock.
we're
He
all
is
just
one.
listing each other.
You got to
My
count past
paper.
3 because you don't have enough time for each other to get
My
synced.
paper covered all your rocks, man. Woo wee.
Whoa! I'm pressing charges.
Giggity.
That sounded weird. How can one hand hold 2 rocks? Some Chinese riddle for you.
They're small.
You have an
They're
erection
small.
that lasts longer than 4 continuous
from our friend-
hours.
Do you got to
Call
cup
more
the
ladies.
rocks or do you have to stroke the rocks? Which
They're
way are we doing it here?
pebbles. They're not rocks. They're
This-
pebbles.
This stream just got spicy.
Giggity.
Pebble rocks.
Stream. I wait.
Jesus.
A dwarf
Just
dick.
sounds like a conundrum to me.
It is a conundrum.
Penis envy.
What?
What?
Not from you, Drew.
Except those rocks.
So
It's more.
I was, like I said, I
Like-
wasn't through the beef of the
Perfect.
night. I just got up. So in light detail, can you tell me what Nikki did? Light detail.
From what he says, she
Alright.
wiped from the front to the back or backwards. Showed it on.
Yeah,
camera.
you can't do that.
No, she's definitely get an
She
infection.
did the cardinal female sin on camera
You
without,
always wipe to the back, even if you're a dude.
without folding the toilet paper, is what you said, or some shit. I don't even know. I tried to watch a little bit of it. I don't know what
Like I
happened
said,
as far as
I
I
think a
just heard
couple
what
months
Junior
ago,
was saying.
she was pulling her shorts down and showing her under her butt, and you can see the used pad.
Yeah,
I was
those
like,
tampons and all kinds of weird shit. I don't want to talk
disgusting
about,
lady.
dude. I'll tell you right now, I really don't want to talk about that.
I
chick.
will
Is
stop.
that what
I
we're
will
doing?
stop. I just, I don't need to have a bad day.
Your Honor, we pass to the next subject.
I don't need to have a bad day.
Yes.
I'm gonna call on
What a weird night as it is.
Okie Dokie Act.
Imagine meeting up with that and not knowing what she did.
God.
I'm just saying.
Then you accidentally fall
Right.
in love with her, and anything she does
Members
doesn't
of
bother you.
Congress,
I am kind of concerned about how the hell Dave Brown got Bosch to pull his fake little gun out on his channel. I'll have to hear about that later, I'm sure. But apparently that was a thing too, right?
Matches or Dave's fake gun?
Dave apparently was live,
I've
and then
seen
Mosh
Mosh pull out-
did his classic
I've
pull
seen
out the
Mosh
fake
pull
gun
out
thing.
everything before, bro.
Oh,
That's not even the first time.
No, he did it
I've
to
seen him pull out
G2K a while back too.
literally everything.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
know.
show you my
I don't know
fake
what happened.
gun. Look, my fake gun. Pew pew.
He pulled out his junk.
I've never seen Mosh pull his junk out.
Kniff. I've seen him pull out Kniff a
Never
couple
seen it.
times.
I've seen him
Seen him pull
use
out
other people's picture to point
fucking-
bomb somebody.
poo poo at least a dozen times. Ain't nothing new. He's a fucking weirdo.
I
He
know
has
he's
no life.
pulled a little fake gun out a couple times. But anyway,
Oh yeah,
that
no,
being said,
he'll pull it. I've seen him pull out pellet guns.
yeah.
I've seen him do it. I've literally seen this fucking idiot do it. And you know what?
Yes,
I don't
that's
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it straight up. I mean,
I don't give a
know the
fuck.
fucking guy that well, but he's a fucking retard, just like LC. I mean, they're retards.
Birds of a feather.
Retards on both sides of the fucking spectrum.
Yeah.
Well, let's not talk about mentally ill
Indeed.
people that way.
All right, we won't talk about you,
We don't want to
Casey.
put them in the same paragraph of Elsie and Mosh.
I
That's
would
not fair
take
to the mentally
I would
ill
take an
people.
autistic with Down syndrome and one that says the N-word all the time over LC.
There you go.
Who's the one that sells the N-word all the time? Joey?
There's
I mean,
a lot of
LC says, they all say the N-word all the time.
Timmy.
I used to know a guy that had really bad Tourette's in high school.
Yeah.
I never believed in that. I've never met a person who actually really has it.
So I actually
I don't believe
and
in
literally had to ride the short.
Just keep it real, ladies and Jedi.
I don't believe in Tourette's.
I got
It's
kicked out.
literally so well documented. He's like, I don't believe it.
And Tourette's syndrome
Are you-
is so real, man.
Are you a
Tourette's
flat
for the
earther too?
pass.
I can
Tourette's
get
for the
Tourette's in
pass.
fucking 10 minutes and be cured in an hour, I promise you.
I wish back
I
in
don't
the day
believe
you
in
could
that.
record those things. I wish I could. I would so show you the video, man. That poor guy. He was so fucked up. So I used to take the short bus every fucking day to school. Because I had
Hey,
no
I
choice.
did too.
I knew it. I fucking knew it, Drew.
They gave me a helmet so I wouldn't bang my head against the windows.
Stop
and
it, stop it. Y'all listen to Juniverse.
I also licked
My
windows.
brother Kenny, because my older brother Kenny does come on here sometimes on the panel,
I was a window licker.
and my brother calls me King of the Tards, and there's a story behind it.
Yeah, there's a story about mine too.
Yeah, but you don't know how to read, so you don't know what the story is.
I'll say it. I don't give a shit. I'll say it straight up. I'm King of the Tards. So I used to take the short bus every day to school all the way. Dude, it was far away because we live in the mountains, you know.
Right.
Like, and so I used to go fucking like it must have been like 90 minutes to get to class every fucking day. So the only school that bus came to my house was the one that picked up the one kid that had problems, you know.
Yep.
But
The Tourette kid.
Oh, what I discovered about that bus was that they're all the coolest fucking kids out of the whole fucking school. And when I fucking got on that fucking bus, they're like, "It's Drew. Hey Drew, how you doing?"
Yep.
Fucking, what's up, bro? Like, fucking, we're hanging out. We'd always have a good time, just talk shit to each other. Drew gets the fucking heated and cooled seat, no matter what. And all the fucking dudes were like, "You get that seat." I'm like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Thank you." And I go and sit down. Always warm and never fucking cold, and like they're cool.
Yep.
Tell me they were fucking with
They
you
don't
about the
judge.
seat.
They
Things
don't
to say
judge.
about those fucking. And my brother.
So you took advantage of a bunch of disabled people to sit in the warm spot, is what you're saying.
And it was fun and useful in my life because I learned how to be a compassionate guy because of that.
Yes.
Fair enough, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Sounds kind of shitty to take the warm spot from the one kid who had it.
No, dude, I
Listen.
fucking always try to get away. I was like, no, they shoved me in that shit. I'm not lying, dude. I was not an asshole. Those guys were cool.
Maybe they didn't want to hang around with you because they thought you were retarded.
I felt abused I felt abused by their kindness.
Yes. Yes.
I'm just joking, bro.
I could tell you my story about that.
Like, they're super cool.
Yeah.
I had no hate for those kids.
You're
No,
right.
it was a good story.
And they're the ones that I went to school with every day. And I would rather ride with them every day than any fucking long
Yep.
bus.
Yeah,
Straight
up.
Now, with me, my school was out of a district, kind of, and to pick me up, it would have to be on the short bus. And there were like 8 to 10 of them on my bus, and they greeted me. They were totally nice to me. On the bigger bus, they always, say shit to everybody and razz everybody. It wasn't like that on that short bus. I get out the bus and get into school, and if I see anybody with the bus, they always said hi to me. And then my friend's like, "What are you talking to them tards for?" And it's like, "Hey, they're pretty cool people." So they were making fun of the tards, and I think, "Hey, stop that shit!" I got a couple fights over that. I ended up being king of my prom at school because of that, because I changed everybody's opinion. I changed everybody's opinion about it, and everybody became friends with the slow people at our school. We encouraged them. Come on my team. Come on my team. And if they were having problems, we didn't look like that. Matter of fact, they changed the whole school's opinion after the year was over.
Yeah, I
Yep.
spent a little time with a couple special people in school too. I wasn't like, because I got in trouble. Like they literally stuck me in with I guess there was this class of people who were either mentally or otherwise disturbed for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. It was in my junior high years because I'd gotten in so many fights in school. And anyway, that was my best time in fucking junior high that I can think back, because they gave you all your work and like early in the day. You had like 5 hours of work. If you did that, whenever you were done, you could play computers, drink Pepsis, fucking play games. It was nuts, dude. It was
I
like
didn't
the
get that
coolest
easy.
school
Like,
ever.
I had a soda machine. Sometimes I can go to, but you had to get to level 4. So like we had a level system. But
Yeah.
I could leave campus and go across to the river, like below the bridge, and hang out. And I wasn't being bad. I was being a good kid. I wasn't smoking or drinking or doing any shit like that.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
just
too
doing my
young.
homework. I just wanted to be left alone at that point in my life. And I sat there and I studied the whole fucking time. And that was a good school for me.
I think those were my most fond memories of that year in school, was hanging out with that group of people. Because not everybody in the class was like, we're not talking about people who couldn't do things. Like, yeah, there's another. I wasn't with those people. People couldn't, function for themselves and such. But I was
Where do
with
you
people
meet
who,
those people?
those people, are well, yeah, that does sound horrible to say. I wasn't with the people that, they said it was for everybody who was mentally challenged and had emotional distress, or some emotional and mentally challenged, or some shit. So that they stuck me there for 2 weeks because I had gotten in a fight with the kid, and the kid deserved it. He's a punk little motherfucker, and I fucking slapped his ass on the top of a desk, and he hurt his head real bad,
Yeah.
and that's how it happened. But it was like, oh shit, this guy's crazy. We need to put him in a happy spot. Anyway, I loved it. I think they should have kept me there. I probably would have graduated in half the time, to be honest, if they'd have let me on that routine. Because you just did your work. Once you were done with your work, you could do whatever. And that was a cool thing, man. So I would do my work like in half the time and just have the rest of the day. It was great. I loved it. All the people around me were cool. We just played games and did projects, built bridges out of fucking toothpicks, and like the one that could withstand the most. Like it was, it seemed to me like it was a gifted class more than it was a special needs. That's the best way I can put it. It almost seemed like we were doing things that other kids in school were not able to do to test our intellect. And I think it was cool. I think it was really neat.
They pushed me into music and um trying to get into better physical sports. So I did a lot of sports. Like after I, was already in martial arts for a long time, which I thought was weird. And I hated sports, but I really liked the homework that I had because the homework was like challenging a little bit. So I finished the homework and I was like, fuck, I got all kinds of things to do now. They're like, no, you got to go home. You're on probation. So I go sit at fucking home for like, fuck. I'd sit in my bedroom for like months and they wouldn't let me fucking out until I fucking finished that class. And I finished that class. They're like, okay, you're good now. You can come back out. I was like, what the fuck, dude? And that's when I was like, fuck high school. And I left and I fucking just ditched everything and I ran away.
Did you
And
finish high school? Did you get a
no,
diploma?
no,
Oh
no, I
shit,
didn't.
man.
I have a master's degree though.
No, I understand. That's not
Yeah,
necessary. You can
I
do
went. I
it.
went to school.
I didn't ever finish in
Don't get me
high
wrong.
school.
I
I got
did.
a homeschool diploma.
I ran away. I was like, fuck this. But I went and worked for my dad after that. I went to go do concrete and all that shit. They fucked me up really good. Um, I I actually went to school. I did. Honestly, guys, I've killed it.
No, I know you're
I
not
am
admitting.
the reason why society is fucked up.
Well, I don't know about all that. You're taking a lot onto your shoulders there, sir.
I am the reason.
You got to give a
I
little
love
bit.
that.
Got to give a little bit to me and the rest of us. We deserve some of that credit. Everybody,
Okay,
MacGyver's older than
that
us.
fuck up that has to be put on the fucking short bus and have to learn everything about society and then go to school and actually finish college and pay off your fucking debt and have a home. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Don't
In
be like
California, of all
Drew.
places, which
Please
is
don't.
crazy expensive.
Because goddamn, you'd be a loser.
Hey, you know what?
Fucking,
You're
I
always
hate-
smiling. That's a win. You're
I love
always
my life.
smiling, Joe.
I do really well. I hate people, man.
Oh shit, MCF's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, MCF?
Get up there and tell me about what happened over there at fucking Dave's, you fucker.
I hated my school, man. High school sucked. Sorry, I'm having emotions.
Something happened
No,
to Dave?
I got you, man. I empathize a lot with what you're saying, Drew. No, I feel that. I got you, man.
It's bullshit.
Been there, done that. No, it is bullshit.
If I didn't get picked on all the time and have people fucking come at me all the fucking time, it would have been a big deal. It would have been like fine. You always had to put your fucking fists up, no matter fucking what.
Oh man.
I was like, leave me the fuck alone. I know I was always the quiet guy too. I keep my head down, but like I'm the only one that had fucking martial arts training, so I knew what the fuck I was doing. And I kicked their ass, and I get suspended. And my dad and I would go hunting.
Alexis P says I did hash in high school. Well
We
played,
go.
Alexis. That is the greatest comment of the whole fucking night. Right there.
Alexis
being
B
honest
is
with us.
winning the fucking chat.
It took her like 20 some odd years
Randomly
to
just
actually come out and
drops
admit it.
Drew, I'm not gonna lie. I like seeing people's chats. I like the people in your chats in particular because sometimes they just come from out of left field and they just knock it out of the park. That's
Copied
one of them
mom's
right
signature
there.
to get out. Now I've done that once before for a different reason. Copied my parents' signature. Mine was for a report card, and got away with it, which sucked because I didn't feel good about it. I was always paranoid. Never got caught.
Yeah, I was a spanking baby, so if I got trouble, I got spanking.
Yeah, me too, bro. Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
I only had to get
That
about 8
sweet old
spankings in my
southern
life.
ass whooping right there.
They
I
were-
Yeah,
feel
I can
that.
stick with the board, not a belt, but a board, a floorboard. Yeah, I didn't do that again. That's for sure.
Or a switch.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, I'll tell you, that's how it was done to me. There wasn't no CPS going to come save your fucking little bitch ass.
I didn't do it to my
Like,
daughter.
You were going to get your ass tore up, and it only took like the fear of God, dude. Like legit, mom and dad.
Wait till your
Mom got
father
me
comes
first,
home.
and then,
I hate that
wait
word.
till dad comes home. Exactly.
Yep. Wait
And I
till
was
your
like, "Are
dad
you
gets home.
fucking kidding me? I have to do this again?" And she was like, "I was easy on you."
Yeah.
And then I put on 6 pairs of blue jeans, legit.
Yep.
I looked like a stuff and walk piece of motherfucking.
Yeah.
I looked like
Why your legs
it
so
was-
stiff?
and I still acted like it didn't matter. I thought he wasn't going to notice, and he let me
Drew.
go in the bedroom and
You got a
everything.
fake
and
cry. Yeah, you got a
It's like I'm
fake
gonna
cry,
spank
so
you.
it made it. You know.
Dude, what he said, "How many pairs of pants you got on, son?" And I said, "I got." What are you talking about? And then
You're
I,
gonna get a
in
spanking for each
reality, I
pant
looked
that's
down
on.
at my legs and how fucking ridiculous I looked. And then he was like, "Every pair of pants that you have on, before I can count them off
Get an
by
extra spanking.
seconds, I'm gonna fucking hit you an extra time in your ass."
Hey, honey.
And I was like,
Hey,
"What
Drew.
the fuck kind of?" He's like, "I'm gonna spank you for every
That
extra pair of
backfired.
pants." You don't get- And I started fucking taking them motherfuckers off, tripped over, fell down, fucking shit. Anyway, I still got it bare ass, fucking paddle, not bare ass, but underwear. It sucked ass. Fucking got about 9 fucking ass whoopings with a belt. I have never been spanked by my father since then. Now I was 5 years old, maybe 8 years old at the most. Maybe it was about 6 or 7. I don't know, somewhere up in
Hey,
there.
hey,
5 old.
hey, Drew. I
It
saw
was
your
over.
comment there about getting beat up and stuff like that. I want you to know that while I was going through school, I got my own like kind of share of like bullying and stuff like that, and I didn't let it affect me as much as I saw it affect other kids. The things that I saw other kids have to go through really really irked me, and I would always go after the bullies. Like
Oh, no, so I
used to go around, and I used to be one of those assholes that used to go and pick on those
Yep.
those asshole
Yep.
kids.
my problem was
Yep.
I talked more shit than the bullies. So I just
It would
I
piss them
usually
off more.
yeah, so I just irk them up, and they come like jump me after school. It was like whatever, fuck you, you know. I'd find them,
Yeah.
but then again, I'd find them later too. I knew where they lived. It wasn't like it wasn't a small fucking community, but I knew where you guys go, and I go find you, and I go fuck you up, and after fucking school, it was like fucking no problem. It's all free game, right? Now I find you after your fucking house, man. I'd fuck you up, and they'd find me after class too, and they beat my ass after that. Just how it went. It was a fucked up game.
I never got in that many fights in high school.
And they
honestly.
kicked me out, and they kicked me out of high school because of that. They kicked me out of one high school. Well, that and the weed too. They got tired of me having weed all the time. So it's a double thing. But they didn't like the fact that I was beating up the bullies. They really didn't.
Yeah, I always got extremely defensive and protective of other students,
The
especially
weaker
like
ones.
shy, awkward ones, the weaker ones, and those that were like had mental problems or whatever. Like no,
Yep,
like
didn't
I
fight
used to have
back.
an extremely bad temper whenever it came to things like that. Like the moment that happens,
Yep.
it's like all logic goes out the window, and you are my enemy, and I'm
Yep.
gonna have to say something, and if saying something isn't enough to do it, then I'm gonna have to do something because this must stop right here, right now. And I don't know. It's just one of those like impulse things that never got instilled into me to do anything otherwise. Like this is wrong. This must stop. You know, and like just
You
go
had a pretty good
go
environment.
forward, full steam ahead. There are no breaks.
Yeah. You're
There were
listen to your heart
multiple.
kind of guy.
Everybody everybody I knew
Yeah.
in my high school area, or even my junior high, would step up for people who were, in situations like that.
But it
Like it
also
would
made
be
you feel
one that
good too.
nobody really did it.
Sometimes it made me feel good. I mean, it felt good to be able to help out the other person. I didn't
Right.
really care if I ever had to if it ever had to be physical, but I knew that I was watching an injustice, and so long as I was going to stand there, I wasn't going to let that happen.
And we
Like
didn't.
my parents raised me to be a part of like society in such a way
It,
where I'm beneficial
Right.
for other people,
when
and
I
I'm
was
not
younger,
just
we
going to
didn't,
let
we
there.
didn't call it injustice. It was just being an asshole, and I didn't.
Yes.
And I didn't give a fuck about their opinion. I really didn't. I that was my biggest problem too. Is I didn't really give a shit what you thought. And I thought about that with everybody. It was in general across the entire fucking board. It wasn't that. It was just
That's a
being
good way
that.
to get early on. Most people
And
it takes them 20 years to learn that.
it took me a long time to figure out who the fuck I really was. Uh,
Yep.
dude, I was an asshole for a long
Yep.
time.
I think that helped me.
And
And
I,
life's
and
a
I
learning.
feel,
That's what
and
life
I
is.
feel,
It's a learning
I
experience.
feel like you know what? I'm redeeming myself. I'm trying to make my community, my life better. I'm not an
And
asshole.
if you keep bashing
My
yourself and you're like,
father is
what am I
that.
doing wrong? Yeah.
My father was a stand-up man. He
Yeah,
took
mine
care of
too.
his shit. And I always look towards my dad in that way. Like if it
Yep.
wasn't for that motherfucker, I wouldn't be the man I
Yep.
am today.
My
Straight
dad
up.
was a stand-up guy. He was with my mom for all that time, but
I
he
love
made
that.
his bed. He had to lay in it.
The only man I can actually say I actually truly love was my father.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, I think it's not a shabby conversation to have had.
I think there are a lot more people out there that
I'm sure it's a lot worse
could
now.
really
Got
appreciate
way more problems than us.
the kind of positive masculine figure in their lives. You know, that dad, that close uncle. You know, that kind of thing.
Right.
I think that a lot more people need that. I think that we,
Right.
as a society, terribly miss that.
And the assholes in the world is the dad didn't do shit and didn't give care about their kids, and they let them do whatever they wanted, and that's why you got the asshole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
It happens a lot.
nowadays you got kids that are raising kids. They're not
You
even
need a mom and a dad to raise a
You
kid
got
today.
you got
The
grandmas
I
raising
think
boys.
our parents' generation, me and Juniverse, maybe Remy, etc., or yours, obviously, MacGyver, were the last generation of actual adults that raised children. Now we're dealing with
Yep.
children raising children, mentality-wise, as far as emotional, mental, and the whole nine. You know what I mean? The ethics, morals, the whole everything.
Geez, I wonder how Nikki's kids are going to be when they get older. Oh boy.
Exactly. And then you're thinking about them children creating children, them children's children.
Yep.
It's just
It's like
idiocracy.
idiocracy. It's
Starts
like
making
That's
sense
idiocracy.
all over.
idiocracy. I was
All
exactly.
over. And
Yeah.
and that's scary to think about. It's so crazy. Crazy. Or maybe we've just been programmed to do this and we're following along the system.
I mean, no, you're not. If something programs your DNA to do something, you're not
I'm
following
just
a
thinking
system. You're following your DNA.
psychologically, mentally type thing.
Your DNA is a program, but you're not a software. You're a
Well,
genetic
as far as how we think,
mutation.
though. Yeah.
You're a genetic mutation of another genetic mutation.
Yeah.
Can you actually tell me that one cell on some planet was planted by some being?
Well, DNA,
Create
yeah,
multiple
a certain
cells.
cell put into the
And,
DNA
and
structure
so,
could create.
yeah,
Are we going back to
there's
the Adam and
mutations
Eve story?
all the time.
You're getting into CRISPR
All the
technology
time.
and all this other shit. But which, by the way, 2 days ago they gave a new thing. The first child that we know of in America was edited by a CRISPR gene was born. CRISPR is something that can genetically modify your fucking DNA.
Yes. Well, that's just like any.
Real science.
It's like what they're giving us. Well, not me personally, but when they're giving you all the shot for fucking getting rid of COVID, you're modifying your own DNA. Did you guys know
Exactly.
Yep.
They've proven that scientifically. Anybody who took a certain type of vaccine are genetically modified DNA wise for the
I
rest
mean,
of
I
their
wasn't dumb
existence.
when they were
That
talking
means their
about it.
children and their
Nope.
children's children's children
Oh, I need to
will
do
all
my
have that.
job. I need
I
to take a
didn't take
shot.
the V. I'm not
It's like,
genetically modified person. I'm not a GMO guy. I didn't take
Lame.
it. You know, I'm
I'll
proud
take
of
those shots,
myself.
guys. I'll lose viewers right now. I don't give a fuck. Don't take shots.
Nope.
Please don't.
Yep.
I am myself somebody who believes in the human condition, and I also believe that it requires a good constitution to be exposed to some of these things. So when
Yep.
you're younger and you're stronger and you're healthier, you know, like where I am and so on, I think it's good
Yeah.
to be exposed to some of those things, you know, just
Yep.
out in the wild and out in nature, so that you can gain a resistance to it. And that way, others around you, their white blood cells will also be able to interact to be able to help resist that as well.
So if you ever actually had a vaccine, number 2, you're actually not a pure blood. But you didn't take this cancer-causing fucking disease that they're giving everybody that everyone's dying from right now either. Because you could possibly be one of those guys to be having a heart attack.
Yeah. It could also go down to the next generation. What they gave you here today, whatever, it can always bleed down to the next generation and so on.
I'm waiting for the first generation of Astartes to start popping up in humanity so that we can have fucking space marines. Let's go.
Space Marines.
So,
Or the Emperor.
All things in due time.
When do they start taking out the Soros family?
Oh shit.
Yeah. But when I seen all the bullshit stories and all the stuff they're trying to do to get us to do that, it's just like, okay, that's something don't seem right. I have a gut feeling.
Most people just said the balls ripped off of them prevents them from doing
Yeah.
anything. They get tied up with
Yeah.
too much mundane, stupid bullshit, conveniences.
All right. I mean, if you say so, I believe you then. Fuck, that's great.
You guys been genetically modified, not knowing it.
And he says he's
But
never
yeah,
had a
wait till you see.
entire life. Let's go.
Yeah. Wait till you see the birthing
I'm
rates
waiting.
definitely dropping.
I actually believe those. I know.
Oh yeah, they are plummeting right now.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
worldwide, they are plummeting right now.
Yes.
Divorce rates are above 50% right now. If I'm
Children,
not mistaken as
children
well.
are dying from it.
Yep.
They killed kids.
Fuck me. This is a
I
down
think we should
conversation.
stop talking about it. I don't want anything to happen to your channel, Drew.
You know what?
Yep,
Fuck
I'm
it.
chilling. I'm no fuck all that shit, Drew. I ain't gonna be a part of all this.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
Casey.
It's too early in the morning for me. It's late in your evening.
All right. Okay, let's talk about something else then. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about the fact that I was gonna go
Well,
live.
I think
later,
we
but
all
I'm gonna
know.
cut it
I mean, I
fast.
think everybody here, yeah, pretty much knows.
I don't even know if I'm gonna go live later. So I'm thinking I might go live. How about I go live in the next hour and we get this shit over with for a couple hours.
What time is it for me right now?
Because I ain't gonna lie.
It's probably 7:13, 7:13.
You're gonna be getting some stress. I already know fucking Drew's gonna be asleep. Driver will be up. Remy's probably been up all night.
That's kind of what I'm starting to look at right now.
Trying
Like
to figure out
10.
my beer drinking schedule. Because otherwise I'm just gonna get off YouTube and play some fucking Diablo 4. I don't know.
Casey, I challenge you to video games.
I challenge you to play Diablo 4. I'll get you to level 60 in an hour and a half.
Yeah?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I will. Get you fucking. I'm on Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got a gaming computer with 3 monitors.
Remy,
I haven't
do you
played
have
that
anything?
sucker for about a year. I kind of like weaned myself off of video games.
They're
Oh,
fine.
damn.
Do you have a game system, Remy?
I do. Well, I mean, I have a computer, so I play all of my stuff through Steam. I used to have a PlayStation 4, but it's been since before my
I don't know
surgery
if,
since I've
Diablo
used it.
4 is cross platform. I know
Yeah.
it
I got
is
a
somewhat.
4080 video card of
I
mine.
think it is. I think it's cross platform with PC, PS, or Xbox. So
I do not actually have Diablo 4, and I'm not in
if y'all
a
want to play
financial
that,
position to be able to buy it. So
I'll feel you. I'll feel you.
Let's get my guy with Cyberpunk.
I might have friends
Yeah,
in
Cyberpunk.
chats
Let's fucking
get you a
go.
fucking I can get you a key for it because I know a lot of people in chats. But yeah, man, if y'all want to play that game, I'll get you fucking. You just hang with me for an hour or two. We just hang out online. I'll
You got
get you
GT5.
I have
Real quick.
so many games in my library that I can play with people. I have so many like specific that I got specifically for like multiplayer and things like that. I've got like
Right.
Helldivers 2 and Phasmophobia, Master Chief Collection. I've got Raft. I've got Among Us. I've got Borderlands 2, Crab
Play all the
Champions,
Borderlands.
Demonologist, Dead by
Borderlands 2 is
Daylight.
fucking
I've got all sorts of shit. Whoa.
master. Fucking old school as well.
That frog.
That music.
Yeah, man. I don't know
Oh.
that.
Yo, Nintendo. The Nintendo sound card.
Hey, man. Final Fantasy still had the best music quality in estimates.
Mm-hmm.
That was the best, man. When that first came out.
Who can guess what game
this
this
is
game is?
fucking
guys?
They had some other good.
Who can guess what fucking this game is, guys?
I can't, but I have one to follow you up
Yeah.
after. No, this isn't Turbo. Not
Come on,
Turbo.
guess,
It's
guys, guess.
oh, what the fuck is the name of this game? It's yeah, you're racing. No, that's not it. Fuck.
I remember seeing this, but I don't remember the name.
To the rescue.
And I was 4, so I didn't have a lot.
Just like when you were a kid. Time for dinner. Stop playing your game. It's time for dinner.
Like, fuck you, woman. I'll eat that shit cold.
Mom, I'm in the middle of the stage. I can't come. I haven't got to my stage spot. Them noises, I tell you.
Nothing like it.
These are like speedrunners, though. This shit wasn't like it as when we played the game. We died like 25 times.
Nothing against this first one. Just because you said that.
It was
You know
not
what?
this
I get
easy
pissed
for
off.
us.
I'm
Throw the controller at the wall.
All right.
I used to beat up on my brother when I lose. You're laughing at me.
Oh, you get a Castlevania, no death.
There's a Metroid character.
You get a Castlevania, no death.
Android character like Samus.
Sorry about
Hey, Drew, I've got one in the back chat after you play through one of these. It's something
I'm gonna give a
new,
little
but
bit of
it's
background
retro.
on the challenge run itself. Particular challenge run only took me 10, maybe 9 actually, full run attempts to try to get it done. I did do quite a bit of practicing that I wasn't really considering it a run. Like I was doing a lot of testing and this, that, and the other, like various areas for sub weapons and platforming and stuff like that.
This was one of the great. It doesn't show up very good because it's all done in
It
the
didn't
old.
take as long as I thought it
TV
would.
screen.
I mean, it's a hard game. Don't get me wrong, but
Contra sucked for me, man. That was a hard game.
So it's not like
Contra.
I was completely blind, going into this. And as far
It
as
was
like
the
the
first
time
of its
frame,
kind.
it took me about a week and a half, I guess, to get this done. And I actually got it done on my birthday, right before work. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, pretty much in level 1 here. The main goal,
Alexis, you
honestly,
are
is
Miss
just to get to the
Pac-Man.
boss. And if you can, make sure you get the stopwatch. It pretty much wrecks the boss. I know there's like different ways to approach everything in this game, whether it's the way speedrunners do it or, other challenge runners or just people that are playing casually. I'm sure everybody has their own, way about things, but this is what I find to be the easiest and most consistent for me personally. And as long as you have the stopwatch and like 10 hearts or something like that, and you get to the boss with near full health, you'll be totally fine.
I like
got hit
Symphony
there.
myself.
I find that as I went along, I definitely
Well, I
got
got
a little
hooked on
impatient
Quake.
in a few areas. Like for
Quake,
example,
3,
I could
Quake
really
Live
get through the
Arena.
stage pretty easily without getting hit. It's not like that's much
Doom.
of an accomplishment by any means. But
Doom 2.
yeah, I don't know. I just started to get a little impatient with
Yeah.
my failed runs. Previous to this, I actually made it all the way to Dracula, and I got hit a couple times on the way to
setting
him,
up a
and I
live
ended
view
up
for
dying.
like about
But pretty
20
much what you want to do here
minutes
is
from now,
bait the
we'll stream
bat over to the right. So if he's stuck over to the
I've
left,
got to
just
do
kind
it.
of
I'm
drop
not
down,
going to the
walk
store
back
to get
up.
my beer. I'm going to get a couple
And then when he
beers,
gets
so.
close, use your sub
Set up
weapon,
live
which
and
again,
restream
Beat
it
the
online.
baddies.
stopwatch, and then he can
About
just
20
wail away
minutes.
and pretty much kill him really easily.
Okay, Casey.
I'll be back.
Really nothing to it. And that,
Yep.
again, to me, I
Loop
refer
that
to these
bitch.
as levels, not stages. To me, that's level 1 of 6 in the
I missed
books.
that shit.
Level 2 coming up. There's a couple tricky
The
parts
retro
where if you're
games,
not really
folks.
familiar with the game,
Yeah.
it's very easy to just,
Best.
die, whether it be a pitfall or an insta-kill smush device, which we'll see.
All right.
But to me, the run doesn't start in my brain
just
until I
wanna
finish
Drew.
the third level. Once I get through the third level, I'm like, okay, we got a run going. And then once I get through the fourth level, I'm like, sub weapons and just keep whipping. I usually get hit once or twice, not a big deal. This is a very tankable boss. And then grab the orb, and you are done with stage 6, but what I like to call again level 2. Now, big note here: trigger the boss fight and jump to the upper left.
You hear
and
me,
I
man?
like to hit this candle and not.
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, in the back chat, I wanted you to check something out real fast. This is a tune from a video game that was released just a few years ago, but they did the kind of retro music to it. So it's really hard to hear. Sorry.
Is it still really low?
No, it's good. That's awesome. Anyway, it just loops again. It just loops again. Yeah, but it just loops again. That song came out, that game came out several years ago. I ended up discovering that somebody went back through and made a game utilizing all of the, like all of the retro like graphics and stuff like that for a modern day loop game. Like one of those games you play over and over again and you slowly progress. Yeah. So it's fucking wicked. The music in that game was immediately what sold me because that was the title or the main menu music, and I literally sat there for like the first 10 minutes just listening to that tune. I was like, that is fucking fire.
That's great.
It's like one of those tunes that makes you like when you go back and you play like an old Nintendo
Yep.
game, makes you feel
They
like you're
improved
getting
on
ready
the,
to get ready for the
graphics
adventure.
card. Yeah, they improved on the graphics card. So, or excuse me, the audio card. Yep. All the old PCs back in the day had the Yamaha video card.
Let me pull one out, guys.
And the
Giggity.
MIDI.
Calm down, Drew. Jesus. Scaring us.
Shit, back in the day, me and the wife used to play Road Rash split screen. I put a piece of cardboard in between the screens so she couldn't see mine. Man, me and my wife love that game, Road Rash.
Well, I mean, you always had that, but then of course you can't talk about anything whenever you're talking about like split screen if you're not going to mention GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, that too. GoldenEye 64. Matter of fact, I got the Dolphin emulator and I got GameCube in there. I got like 220 games, all free from the internet.
That's so rad.
And I'm playing it with it on my Apple iMac computer here with Windows running the operating system. I don't like Apple products. They're pretty durable if you know what you're doing, but my Windows is in my Apple.
I got you.
Just go to boot camp on an Apple and put your operating system. Was it Ballhead? Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, this is Doctor Who.
Butthead.
There it is. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. And that guy's a piece of skin talking.
It's a bow.
Jesus. Which Doctor Who is this?
This is the 8th Doctor.
2005 version.
Or 9th Doctor.
Yeah.
All right.
10 is the 10th.
Yeah, Yeah, my son-in-law's big time into Doctor Who. I couldn't keep up with it. That's why I stopped watching it. Nice old Victrola jukebox in the background there.
It's Cassandra.
Little.
Is there something up with your audio? I can't hear it. Or I mean,
You
I
hear it?
really, really quiet and
Oh
way in the
shit! Sorry, I'm
background.
trying to. I don't know.
I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. I'm just seeing visual, no audio.
Oh, you're not? Oh shit!
No, not really. It
Sorry,
sounds like
guys.
it's playing through
No
something
audio.
like in like somebody's background, but I can't actually hear it. But I've been hearing this echo for a minute.
Wow. All right. Well, now I know.
Lazy Jedi David Tennant is still the best doctor, and then it would be
Let
Matt
me
Smith.
shit. I gotta fix that shit. So give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, but I remember couch gaming back in the day. Oh man, there were so many good options. And you don't have anything like that anymore because everybody plays on the internet and shit. And it's yeah, I get the convenience of it, but it loses some of its magic. There's something special about getting together with your homies or your friends, family, whatever, and sitting on the couch together, everybody arguing who's gonna play first, who's gonna be in this
Yeah,
round and in this
you've been playing
raid.
it too long. Mom, tell me to get up. You've been
Sitting
playing it too long.
sitting down with some like sodas or some popcorn or some candy or something and just hanging with the homies and just talking mad smack on while you're playing the video games. Oh yeah, that's great. Nothing like it.
Yeah, my
I would
brother-in-law
also
worked for like UPS, and back then there was Mortal Kombat. And there was the newest Mortal Kombat with all the blood and all that stuff in the game, and he stole it from UPS. He found a package marked whatever. He opened it up, stuck it in his shoe, and he walked out. But they went through the detectives and everything where they search you at UPS when you leave. So next thing you know, he's playing the game and he wanted to get some codes. So he's calling up Nintendo and asking for these codes. It's like, how in the hell do you got this game? This game hasn't been released yet.
whoops. I'm a play tester.
Yeah. Didn't think that one out, did you? You could have got yourself in big trouble.
So what MacGyver said, obviously you're a little bit of a gamer. For all of those classic game, consoles that we used to play on, what would you say you would have to what you would have to lean towards being your favorite?
Dreamcast and GameCube, the older stuff. But I've been through Pong, and I've been through Atari, been through or just Nintendo, then Super Nintendo. I kind of like the GameCube and Dreamcast.
Okay. Yeah, I've got you on the GameCube part. GameCube was
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess,
The daughter got the
Smash
Dreamcast
Brothers, and
for Christmas. To me, though, the gameplay was pretty much same as in all the Dreamcast games. I mainly was the Sonic the Hedgehog kind of guy. When Sonic went 3D, it was like, oh yeah.
yeah. So some of the Sonic 3D games were pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oddly enough, my favorite one was the one where you raised the chows to race.
Yes.
I wasted so much fucking time on that stupid island raising those chows. I swear I had a problem for a hot minute there.
Right.
It was
Yeah,
weird.
when Nintendo 64 came out with Mario 64, it's like that was an adventure. You had to go do this and do that. It's like, oh yeah, I'm hooked on this game.
Legend of Zelda
Oh
Ocarina
yeah,
of
the Zelda was a
Time.
little, little pain in the ass. Zelda was.
Then we also had Star Fox 64. Holy crap!
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
yeah,
Star Fox.
that's fantastic.
Metroid when it came out. Metroid 3D.
Yeah, when it
Oh
started
yeah, Metroid.
the Fusion, not the Fusion series, the Prime series.
Yes, the Prime
Yeah.
series. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. I got both of them.
I'm still always gonna say that my favorite is Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. I think that's
Yep.
one of the greatest video games created.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Yep.
hands down.
I like a game with adventure. I don't like to shoot 'em up. Like for instance, Contra used to piss me the fuck off. And Contra,
Yep.
this would be cool. Me and my brother, he'd get his guy, I get my guy. I let him get all the power ups, and I'll just be his backup so we can get through the fucking game. We try to, be cooperative and
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
that game pissed us off too many times.
My brother and I had a handful of games that we used to play that we used to be absolute monsters in. I mean, I'm talking like if we were to like professionally compete on some of them, we probably would have we probably could have done some really serious about it. So like we used to play a lot of Resident Evil 5 where we would do the co-op and we do the time attack where you had to go around and you had to kill all of the enemies. Yeah. Yeah. We used to do that and we used to get really, really competitive. Oh my God. We used to blare music back in his room while we were playing the game. And we would just we'd play the same level over and over and over and over again, just trying to shave off seconds. It got really dumb after a minute.
Shit. I remember back in the day when we were younger, we were at the toy store in the mall and they had the display consoles out and like near the front and stuff. And our Atari just broke because we were in Atari at the time. My brother snagged the console, not the controllers or nothing, just the console, not the power pack, just the console. Unplugged it, stuck it in his jacket underneath his arm, and we started walking out towards the end of the mall. And we got this, hey, you two, stop! My brother shoveled the console into the back part of his jacket, kept his arms in his pockets, and forced the console to stay in the back of his jacket. They searched my brother and me and didn't find that unit at all.
Also, Drew, Casey was asking for the link for the chat. I was going to post it to him, but I don't have a wrench for some reason. So.
Donkey Kong. I didn't really like this game. It was too repetitive. I didn't like repetitive games.
I can kind of somewhat understand.
At the arcade, I like playing. What was that game? Yeah. Right. I like Tempest in the arcade.
Yeah. I like the Galaga.
Remember Tempest?
Yeah, I remember Tempest.
It was your paddle was just around knob. You spun it, and these red X's would come up the track, and you had to shoot them off. Right. I didn't really finish or beat any Mario games at all because it's just, to me, it was just,
Just put your links for private chat, please.
Private chat?
That music brings back so much memories, I tell you. I'm gonna give me a coffee.
After a while, that 25 cents makes a difference. Why don't you jump over the fire?
All right, gentlemen, I'm off to bed.
I think it's
Good night
funny
to you
people actually
both.
want to listen to the sound
Uh,
over us talking.
I can't hear you at all, man.
I said, hang on. People are actually listening to the sounds of Donkey Kong over us talking.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, I'm off to bed.
I love you, buddy.
Good night to all of you. Cheers to all of you, and I hope that all of you have a good day. Take it easy, guys.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks for being here, man. You take care, brother.
Thanks for letting me come and hang out a little bit.
Always,
Take it easy,
man.
Drew, and you have a great one, okay?
Always welcome in my world, man.
Yeah, keep that chin up, homie. Cheers.
You too. All right. Who's next? Ah. I mean, I got 21 people watching and nobody wants to come up and say hi. I'm not gonna be a locale. All right, here's to it. Right at the very top. I might the fuck wait, Garo. Let's get the fuck on. There's MCF.
All right, where's the old video games?
I stopped him.
What do you want, dog? Yeah. That's my wife here.
My wife.
This is Drew, Jen. She said good morning.
Good morning.
Yep.
This way. Oh, it's still kind of crisp outside.
Hey, what's up, Copper?
I still look like a fucking lunatic.
What's up, you dirty copper?
I was having a good time last night, and
What happened, Copper?
hold on, let me set this shit up.
What's your side of the story?
Oh, I don't know, man. What the story was? I mean, I was basically just being a jackass. Nothing new to
Can you
report on
remember?
my end.
Can you remember anything?
Yeah, actually, I was drinking water all night, man. I was back here now. I'm just drinking a Monster. It's not like I was.
Well, what happened at Mosh? What happened?
Oh, I don't know, cause I was with Lazy Jedi over LC's, but I peeked it because it's not like, no offense to what was going on there, but the dialogue wasn't going really big, so I did peek at Dave Brown's. So I did know that Dave had, I think it was Dave, Marissa, Mosh, and someone else, and so I know that they were all there. What's going on with the camera? You're throwing me off. Like, how are we all just all of us? There you go, like that.
You're the center of the attraction now.
Oh, there we go.
So what happened at Dave's?
Oh, I don't know. In fact, because I was talking to LC and I found out about, I guess someone pulled a gun out on his station, and I just found out because I guess Trish C was watching them and she had
LC
referenced
did.
it. And then, well, LC was talking to me. He didn't know Trish C his Boba Fett. She noticed. And then I went to see my history because I'd already been there. So I was like, oh, and then I noticed, I was like, oh, it's gone. I was like, oh, I was like, and I felt bad because I mean, if it was Mosh fucking over his station, okay, you know, fine, that's you fucking you. But like, it's like Dave's a nice guy. I was almost like, why'd you do that to Dave?
So LC is trying to take Dave's channel down by pronouncing a gun on his
No,
channel.
there's nothing going on with LC. Okay, LC just got wind of it because Trish C, his moderator, was watching, but nothing on his end has to do with that end.
Gotcha.
Like they were doing their own stuff, and I guess we were all boring, so we were looking at their stuff. Not that that's going to help get views over there, but so our show wasn't very good, so we were watching his show.
Ain't that funny?
So, hey, man, I'm just a weird, odd lunatic that's a side character in everyone else.
Yeah, but you're our weird, odd lunatic.
know?
Don't you forget that.
Oh
You're
man,
our.
I think my skin is sucking up all my ink though. It's sucking up pretty good.
All your Sharpies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look
Yeah,
like a
it's funny, 'cause
badass.
People saw that, and I guess some people thought it was real at first. Like,
Yeah,
and
you
I
look
don't know
like a
why
badass.
it looked really bad.
Get up here. Get up here. Come on. Yeah.
Because there's an old lady, and I'm pretty old myself, and I had the hat on, and I was like, "What? Oh, I was like, this boomer bitch is talking shit," and she got all offended. I was like, "You see that I got Sharpie tattoos? This is all just a joke."
Yeah. When you were born, they broke the mold. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's a moment too, because I'm like, you know, it's like it's not that good of an outfit. I talked to you yesterday as a normal guy. You think you take a little joke? I mean, goddamn, said boomer. You act like I just like kicked your newborn baby. You know, I guess when I do the fake drinking, sometimes I have to stop and go, "Oh yeah, these people are really, really inebriated. I gotta slow down some."
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little truthful myself. My wife's girlfriend had a baby, and everybody's going up to the baby. Oh, what a cute baby. What a cute baby. My turn is like, that's one of the ugliest babies I ever seen. My wife smacked me. The lady of the baby, she laughed because she knew I was joking.
The baby lady.
Oh, you know what? I'm usually pretty good at not being, at least in that territory. You know, sometimes you don't have to lie, but you don't have to tell too much information.
Exactly.
But back in the day, me and my friends, we used to hang out in the sticks with these rednecks and trucks and stuff, and we always binge drink. But anyways, one of these girls had a baby, and she was a nice lady. We never said this to her face, but we all referred to our kids as the Danny DeVito baby because her kid looked like fucking Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
And it was a little girl too, so I was like, oh god, the poor little girl looks like Danny DeVito.
This kid had a football head like Stewie.
Oh, dude, and even worse, because I saw that girl later on in my life, and her kid ended up growing up. Oh, you probably didn't get this reference, but there was an Ewok special, and there was a retarded Ewok with buck teeth, and it looked all stupid in the face, and that's what the kid looked like now. And I was like, oh god. And then you know, because I'm a very mature guy, I did what any reasonable person did. I took a picture of the lady and said she's beautiful, and I was like, oh, you're cute, you're happy, and then I sent it to my group chat like the Danny DeVito baby has turned into a weird Ewok.
Oh my gosh. Well, this baby's head shaped up being round. It lost a football head. He's like what? 16 now.
I was talking about that earlier because back in the day, you know, like they'd say don't you know, the baby's heads is gentle, you know, don't crush it. But I think nowadays they regularly just give people helmets for their kids ahead of time. They're just like, we don't trust you. Here's your Dr. Baby helmet, so you don't need to have to even worry about that anymore.
Right.
Because you know what, I made a mistake going back to like when you don't have kids and like you're ignorant of things. You sometimes say really ignorant things on accident, usually intentionally. I'm not gonna lie there.
Usually,
but,
when you're drunk or you say that was me, I'd say the stupid things when I was drunk. I would let it go past the
I
filter.
started looking at all these people, and I started like I have kids of my own, and I'm like, God damn, there are so many retarded people being born, and I'm thinking they're all retarded. And then one day someone's like, no, they do that. You just put your helmets on kids now as a preventive measure.
Yeah, I didn't have a filter when I got drunk.
Right, that's like when I was a kid. I don't know if they had child safety seats, you know. So it's like you just have all this room and like the shoulder harness to be like around your throat because you're just too small.
Look at Drew. Yeah, we were the test dummies of the day. We didn't have any pads, you know, helmets and all that stuff. When we fell down and got hurt, we learned, hey, we're not gonna do that again. Now,
Well, I think
kids
I said
today
that in the
won't know
comment
that.
section.
The kids today
Like, well,
won't know that. What are you
yeah, because
pissed
when I
off
was growing
about,
up,
Drew?
like
You
we
look like
didn't
one
really
of those
have. I mean, I think we
fucking
hit each other with
hillbillies.
plastic bats, but for the most part, we would like attack each other with like fence posts and shit. Because I don't know, if my
You look like
parents are
those-
cheap or just didn't
yeah.
like us, but that's how we would start
Drew
fighting.
looks like a testosterone-driven hillbilly that made it with the monkey.
Right? Can I play with filters on here, or I don't feel like it?
Yeah.
Oh
Make a
man, I remember back
cartoon.
in the day, my mom had these like I don't know if they're real leather or fake leather, but man, that
Yeah.
car in the fucking sun, and like when you're a little kid, you're really stupid.
Spanking the
You don't know.
monkey.
So it's like we'd be like running around in shorts. My mom would get in the car, and we'd just jump in all happy, and holy shit, that would burn. You'd be like, yeah, get in the car. Whoa, why is mom doing this shit to us? Right, Drew's been all about the filters lately. At least did he get over the Chihuahua?
No moobs, please, Drew. You got moobs? Now it's snowing in your house. Did your roof blow off or something? There you go. We got a Viking. Yeah. Now we got a baby face. Now we got a dog face. Baby face. There you go. You're better that way. The floppy ears and woo. Okay. Okay, filter boy.
Shut up.
Yep. Doesn't that hurt your tongue muscles doing that to your tongue?
I
know what tongue. You lick some mean ass pussy, I bet, with that. With those eyes, they'd be laughing too hard to even come.
Oh, they'd be like,
I'm crazy for the pussy.
I'll eat you out, baby.
Yeah, here's your little girl. Hey, little girl. You got them snap filters.
I got this motherfucker right here.
There you go. Oh, that's so cute. I like that one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you've hung out with Dave. I guess Dave. I mean, it's not going to ruin your show, I don't think. But
He's
yeah, I
picking
guess
the
Dave
flies
Jackson just
off your
live.
skull and eating them. Oh, he loves you.
I got my shit. Okay. What's that?
Not me.
All right. So I have a song for us. It's gonna go like this.
Do we have to guess it?
No,
All right.
no, not tonight. Ooh, I like rabies. You guys about to
Yeah.
get rabies.
Yeah, I got like 3 microphones. This microphone here is made to put in front of a guitar amp, so it picks up the sounds.
Yeah.
So that's why I got to stand right in front of it. I got my blue condensate mics. Those I can be anywhere. I don't want those on there because you can hear my wife down the hall yelling at me.
Here we go, guys. We're gonna do this.
This was made in Europe, folks. AI. I can tell it's AI. That was messed up. I want to be a brainiac. This is fucked up, man. Shit. Oh my gosh. Well, fuck Bill Gates. This is a mind fuck, guys. A total mind fuck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is definitely out there, man.
Don't ever forget myself, blow your mind.
Yeah, AI's got a weird sense of humor, man.
You know, I feel like that.
ADHD. Yeah,
it takes
that
a
was
man
like
with a sense of humor to have an AI with a sense of humor.
that's over the top, dude. Damn, imagine if you die and you're a bad person going to hell and hell was like that. Fuck.
I mean, I've watched a lot of speed metal,
You're right.
crazy industrial craft
Yeah,
work.
tool videos and stuff. Yeah.
Fuck, I've watched a lot of crazy shit in my life, dude.
Yeah.
That video is pretty good.
Yeah, it's over the top, man, as far as I'm concerned, for me.
That was one of the rarest.
Yeah, it definitely was. I was like, whoa, dude, it's laughable, funny, weird, all in one. Damn. Like I tell you, folks, don't mean to say it, but it's the devil running the AI. AI is our downfall. If you can't see it, I'm sorry you can't, but it is definitely our downfall.
You're right about the fucking goddamn Europeans.
Yep.
So it's Igor, by the way.
Igor. Yep. Yep. These fuckers are getting answers from the ether, man. The D-Wave computers, these, high-tech newer shit, they work off of qubits. Guess what? They're not qubits anymore. They're gigabits now. They advanced that fast. They're in a different RAM period now. They're advancing way too rapidly now. They keep sticking with it.
3 months ago is nothing compared to 3 weeks ago.
Right. It's going faster.
I've personally been experiencing it.
Yep.
It's fucking amazing how far this shit's going right now.
So if it gets its answers from the ether being the Ethernet, ain't that weird?
If we're seeing this now,
yep. 3 months now, wow.
We're seeing what we were doing 10 years ago.
Yep.
Oh man, Drewski, I don't know if you watch a bunch of alt-right programming, but there's a guy named Mr. Reagan, and he uses the black and white filter like that.
Well, you figured these movie makers go, oh, it's much easier to make an AI movie. You don't have to get all these actors and pay for them. We just get AI to do it for free, and we'll make bucks, big bucks.
Oh, dude, I don't doubt this because I've been watching a lot of them fake trailers, and you're telling me in 5 years that those aren't going to be complete movies soon? Like that's a plausible thing, and I can get lost watching them, like the Panavisions where it's like, oh, this is the 70s Spider-Man or 60s. All of the weird era versions are they're awesome. I love the style. It's just I wouldn't mind watching.
That already happened, man.
Right.
They've been doing it for a long time.
So, you know what? Actually, when it comes to AI, I'll tell you what. Here's another thing. There's actually a YouTuber I would say is the first victim of having himself stolen, and that's the Angry Video Game Nerd. Because if you go on YouTube, you can look up.
Yeah, I watch him.
Yeah, and there's a team, and they call themselves Bimmy, and they just make fun of Ralph, and they took his voice. Like they made their own shit, and because he's got a formula, he's easy to steal, and some of their stuff funnier than the original. I was like, that's gotta suck. I mean. First human being to get himself stolen.
Well, here, I just bought some tickets to go to Disney, right? I don't have to present them at the door. Their fucking facial recognition knows who I am. And it's like, hello, my name it will say, and then I'll be able to go on the park. And then those rides where you pay to get ahead of everybody in line to piss them off because look what I got and you don't. Yeah, they don't. Hey, you come this way, Mr. So-and-so and your family. I mean, this is the AI is just so bad now.
I guess that's why actually I've never been to Disney World in my life. I probably never will. But I've always been more of like a Six Flags guy because there's a whole bunch of them across the nation.
Yeah.
So if there's only two, you already know like by default Disney will always, always, always be a clusterfuck. But I haven't
been there. I've seen it on YouTube.
You know what I mean? Six Flags is a little cheaper, and if it's cloudy, people are like, oh, it might rain. But especially because me and you were in Illinois, to us, that's a good day. You're like, fuck yeah, I can just go up in here.
Great America. Over Great America.
Right? Oh, it's been a while since I've been up there. I usually do that shit when I have girlfriends and shit.
I did when I was younger. When I had my wife, we went there when we were younger.
When you're a solo guy, you're like, I don't want to go up there and go in a circle.
I haven't been there over 30 years. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I have one friend. They always go out to what is it like Cedar Rapids? It's like
Cedar Sinai.
No, right? That's a hospital.
I know. Too, yeah, you're talking about over there in Ohio.
But yeah, they used to go out there all the time.
Yeah. But this AI shit, like I said, it's just going to be so bad. It's just, and the younger generation's going to accept that because they don't know any wiser. And they're all doing their theses at school through AI, and they go to school, and here's my paper. They're dumbing down America. They're dumbing us kids down. It's like I said, it's going to be like that one movie, Idiocracy.
Right? It's got electrolytes.
Everything's going to do it for us.
जाता है और बेहोश होने लगता है। शरारती बंदर डायनासोर का अंडा उठा लेता है।
But some of these videos are fucking cute and funny.
अपने साथ ले आता है। अंडे को बेड पर रखकर बंदर चला जाता है। कुछ देर बाद अंडे से एक छोटा सा डायनासोर का बच्चा निकलता है। बंदर उस डायनासोर के बच्चे के साथ खुश रहने लगता है। फिर उसके खाने के लिए गांव से मुर्गी चोरी कर लाता है और डायनासोर को पूरी मुर्गी खिला देता है। बंदर का दिल लग चुका था डायनासोर के साथ। वे खुशी से रहने लगते हैं। तभी ये हरामी बकरा सब कुछ देखकर पुलिस को कॉल कर बुलाता है। पुलिस की गाड़ियां भर भर के आने लगती हैं और डायनासोर को एक पिंजरे में कैद कर लेते हैं। फिर उसे अपने साथ ले जाते हैं। बंदर बहुत रोता है क्योंकि आपने लाइक और सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया। बंदर एक रोस्ट चिकन पर
That's where we're at.
Told us that was the depth of education.
And that's just basic.
Yep. So I'm really proud of the parents that homeschool their kids. Like I fix appliances, so I go to a lot of people's houses, and most of the kids I see are on their tablet sitting in the living room, and when they're acting up, mom goes, "Get on your tablet." But there's that few that I run into that the kids are doing homework with paper and pencil, and the parents are on top of that. They don't take them to school; they do their own, schooling.
Dig up dinosaurs. I refuse to believe that you aren't familiar with the concept of attraction.
I bring scientists, you bring a rock star.
Deliberately constructed. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
This is the Cretaceous.
Right, totally wrong. This is more about
This is the Cretaceous period. I mean, this thing is a. T-Rex?
Mm-hmm.
You said you've got a T-Rex?
Uh-huh. Say again.
We got a T-Rex show. 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 We got a T-Rex show.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did. Read this careful little book on cold-bloodedness. It doesn't apply. They're totally wrong. This is more about it.
This is fucking hilarious, man.
What is that?
It's the newest shit.
Baby oil. Explosive diarrhea.
She was my favorite when I was a kid. Now I see she's the most beautiful thing I ever saw.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Is that pile of shit? Oh my
There's no trace of
god.
garlic berries. It's so odd, though.
You're playing with shit.
No. That was cool. Fuck it. Let's do it.
There's no trace of lilac berries.
Shit surfing.
It's so odd, though.
Oh
You
my
will
God.
remember to wash your hands before you eat anything.
I might come back, guys. I'm gonna beam on off and bug other people with my annoying presence this morning. But you guys have a good evening.
All right. Kids, it's on the menu.
Come on, little one. All right.
Come on.
Good interpretation of that.
Come on, little one. Come on. Come on. We got a T-Rex show. 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 We got a T-Rex show.
In a galaxy far, far away, live a bunch of absolute degenerates.
Moron.
But you're still cute.
That's what my wife does to me. She hates me, but I'm still cute.
Here he comes, the shiny dark lord. Nothing says evil like an LED sword. Strutting around like a latex peacock, seeking validation like a kid on TikTok.
Oh my gosh. That shit's brainwashing the kid. TikTok and shit. And it's fucking with their music, man. We got no music with good soul.
I want a whiskey sour, and I want one now.
That was my dad's favorite drink. The whiskey sour.
Okay,
His drinking is kind of out of control, man. Yeah, but he's in a high stress situation, you know? Wait, is that a bottle of bourbon? Oh god, it's piss! Oh shit, he's got a banana.
I like seeing AI on LinkedIn.
Oh gosh,
Be safe.
Submarine. That's the Titanic.
Peanut butter and Marmite on toast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Peanut butter Marmite toast.
I'm a member of the
Marmalade.
Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
That's not marmalade.
You're one of us now, Leia.
You'll be malfunctioning within a day, you nearsighted scrap pile. And don't let me catch you following me, begging for help, because you won't get it.
I suppose you're programmed for etiquette and go-go dancing?
Of course, that's my primary function.
I'll take this one.
Okay, go to the creepy old man.
Take these two over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up before dinner.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
You can waste time with your friends when your chores are done.
Fuck you, I won't tidy my room. You hold me back like a voice of doom. I want power converters and I want them now. So step aside and let me go to town.
Oh my gosh. They make music about anything now.
Your only concern is to prepare
prepare those new droids for tomorrow.
Use the forks, Luke.
Use the forks.
Yeah, throw the force.
Wait a second.
Use the forks, Luke.
They're sand people,
Yeah.
right? I can see one of them now.
What is it?
Your father's lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. Idiot.
I saw part of the message.
I seem to have found it.
So come and join me on OnlyFans for only 1,000 credits. Bring your lightsaber.
You must learn the ways.
1,000 credits. So come and join me on OnlyFans for
Oh my
only
gosh.
1,000 credits. Bring your lightsaber.
My
You
only
must learn
fan.
the ways of the Force.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's
That was
ways, Lord
hilarious,
Vader.
dude.
Your sad devotion to that ancient religion.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Sad devotion to that ancient religion.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
You don't need to see his identification.
Are you trying to hypnotize me, old man?
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
He can go about his business.
Yeah, but this time I've got the money.
Oh, we're doing 3
Sorry
right now.
about the mess.
All right, now I gotta stop. All right. Yeah, that was funny though.
I know, man. Fucking, it's hilarious. I mean, I could be as funny as hell.
That show is wild.
Yeah. It's taken beyond your imagination.
And that's the recent. That's the recent.
Yeah.
Fuck. What else we got?
3 months from now, it's gonna be really crazy.
That was like what, a week ago? 3 days
Yeah.
ago? 3 days ago. Oh, no, it's 3 weeks ago. Sorry.
Right.
Oh, fuck. What's newer? Let's see.
So,
These guys get wild, dude.
yeah. Yeah, these scientists are really digging, deep with this large hadron collider, trying to figure out what's in the particles and all this shit. And when they first started doing the AI stuff, it started telling them stuff. How to do this, how to make the hadron collider, how to make the D-Wave computer.
All right, chat.
Ed 209.
Bass drops, bodies move, rhythmic pulse, twisted groove, deep beats, hearts align, feel the bass divine. Jump, jump, side to side, keep giving it to the 909. Jump, jump, side to side, keep it lit for the 909.
Yeah.
Drops, bodies move, rhythmic pulse, twisted groove, deep beats, hearts align, feel the bass divine.
Feel the bass, let your body move. 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 Bass drops, bodies move, rhythmic pulse, twisted groove, deep beats, hearts align, feel the bass divine. Jump, jump, side to side, keep giving it to the 909. Jump, jump, side to side, keep giving it to the 909. Bass drops, bodies move, rhythmic pulse, twisted groove, deep beats, hearts align, feel the bass divine. Jump, jump, side to side, keep giving it to the 909. Jump, jump, side to side, keep it lit for the 909.
I sure would hate to see an AI porno.
Well, I can do that on YouTube. Ed 209 was down though.
Yes, you're right. Multiple. Yes, multiple. Multi. Yep.
This show's funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah, they're getting it from our phones. They're standing right by us. Nowadays, you run from the cops, they just shut you down electronically. They got us by the balls. Oh shit! What do we got here? Yeah. Yeah. AI's music has no soul in it. You don't keep a groove. Don't keep a groove.
This is actually music. This is a badass.
Yeah. It don't keep a groove. I mean, if it's got a hook, it doesn't keep a hook or do the hook right.
Mhm. So there's a difference between AI and like actual like artists doing their own shit.
There's no soul in it. There's no feeling in it.
No, nothing in AI. That's correct. That's correct.
Right. That's one thing AI can't master is the soul and feeling.
I just want one more good example here. Give me 1 second here.
And the music today they're pumping out on the radio is just deplorable. I mean, I grew up with music from the
I didn't even know
60s,
there was still a
70s.
radio. I think radio is only just meant for talking over and not playing music anymore.
Yeah, nowadays I'm hearing like in Chicago mainly rap. I mean, they're saying shit on the rap that when I was growing up, you see that shit on the radio, you're banned from the radio. But that rap is letting shit slide.
During times of high solar activity on the 10-meter band, I talk to people in Chicago a lot.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah, like I'll hear them talking, and I can hear like it bleeding in from the other radio stations because they don't give a fuck there.
Right.
Everything is fucking illegal in Chicago.
Yep.
It's like it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean the music. You get a good rock station, it's not even on that long. Somebody buys it up and start playing their bogus music.
Yeah, it's so fucked up, dude. It's a fucked up area.
Yeah.
I know. My call sign is Whiskey 6 Alpha Alpha Alpha.
Yep. So I'm downloading everything that I can. Even if I get a video on like conspiracy and shit, that shit's gonna be taken down quickly. I've already downloaded that video. I got a whole library of shit, man. Or it got taken down.
God damn it! Always wants to fuck me. Oh,
here who's an
Mills
advocate of
Hole.
the hollow Earth theory, and that may in some way relate to what we're talking about tonight. I have no idea. We'll find out. In the meantime, Mel, so you've got this metal around the hole, about you said a foot or two high,
2 feet high,
2 feet high, and 2 feet wide.
Does he
and the
bleach it?
hole is 9 feet in diameter, and as far as you can see, the metal continues down. This is
I'm the
no
co-host for Casey.
geographic hole.
So, what you're thinking about the Hollow Earth? I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I think everybody's entitled to their opinion.
To what? Hollow Earth?
Yeah, the Hollow Earth. When I first heard it, I was like, okay, you guys are really out there. And then, yes, I've been hearing that since like 2005. And I'm hearing tricklets of here and tricklets of here about it. And next thing you know, yeah, I'm not a believer of it, but if I see it, I'll believe it then. But yeah, we might have, what do you call it? Lizard people living underground. Advanced civilization has been there for a while. They can't come up on Earth's surface because the sun will fuck with them.
I had a couple different ideas right now. While you're talking about that, I'm sorry. So
It's just different thinking. It's just,
Yeah,
it's not, I don't, yeah.
Here, check this out.
Yep, the moon. I mean, I try to bring it all in and stuff like that and get a different perspective. I'm not trying, I like to think outside the box kind of guy. That's me.
Wait, wrong one.
I've always been like that, even in school. Well, teacher, you're wrong. No, I'm not. The book says this, but yeah, okay. I got a lot of trouble at school.
Yeah, me too. No matter what.
Yep.
So I guess we're diving into this whole.
Oh yeah, coast to coast.
If anybody's interested, come over to
I'm interested.
Come over to Casey's place.
Yeah, but like I said, if you take a lot of it in, right? So when that shit does happen, you at least have some kind of knowledge saying, okay, I heard about this. And then, yeah. I won't be sitting running around scared like a, ostrich sticking my head in the sand.
Here's the StreamYard for his channel.
Yeah. I always listened to him when I was even a kid and going on vacations with the family.
Yeah.
My dad would turn that on the radio.
So much, man. Like it's disgusting. I'm listening to that guy. But anyway, hey, I'm switching over there now. I love you all. Thanks very much. I'm doing the outro. Bye.